Donovan,
Isaac.
who do you think is the most important player on your team, on the New York Knicks?
Gotta be captain. Gotta be Jalen Brunson.
How did it feel watching him get his ass walked down by CJ McCollum in the clutch, abused over and over, turned around, walked down some more? It was nasty. It was filthy. It was disgusting. It was all those things. How did it feel to watch your sunshine get put on X videos?
I was set up. I was set up.
Someone has to do it.
Listen, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was disgraceful. that was tough. That was tough. There was one move where CJ had him just going every direction, going left, going right, going back. And I was just like, damn, man, you're really out here getting fried. Stand up, do something, please.
He said, how do you want it?
All right, man. He didn't say all that.
No, he didn't ask him. He just gave it to him however CJ wanted to give it to him. There was no questions asked.
Yeah, it wasn't a mutual thing.
No, you're just gonna get it like this. He's like, come over here. You get ISO'd every time.
Yeah, that was rough. But it is fun. I've a new. Wait, what?
He said double entendre.
No, y'all got it. Y'all got it.
As you can see, but
You ate with that one though. I ain't gonna lie. You ate.
Accidental bars are the best bars.
Yeah.
With that being said, as you guys see by the title, we are here today to talk about every single NBA playoff series going on right now. Almost every series is 1-1. We thought we'd get a boring first round. Then came game 2, and most of these teams that we thought were going to come out and roll over gave us an entertaining series by bouncing back, including the Atlanta Hawks, including the Detroit Pistons last night. We're going to go over all of them and frame it by telling you guys who we think is the most important player in every single NBA playoff series. Mo is not here right now, as you guys see. Actually, never mind. So Mo is here right now. My bad. He just can't talk right now. His voice is a little hoarse. So I'll do him a favor, and I'll glaze the Hawks a little bit for him. Yeah, man. Let's get into every single playoff series. We're throwing it back.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was bragging. I unmuted
The cranium is crazy. Oh my god. Crown eaters rejoice.
Let's start this conversation by talking about somebody else's misery besides Donovan's on this day. I think it's only right if we start today by talking about these goddamn Houston Rockets.
We're gonna go away from talking about my misery to you're just upness.
Yeah, but see, I'm up. I'm excited to see my team be up 2-0. That hasn't even been my focus in the past 2 days. I'm excited to see LeBron and Luke Kennard and JJ Redick outsmart the shit out of Ime Udoka and all this stuff, but that's clouded by my general goddamn disgust for everything that is Houston sports right now. The Rockets are the epitome of embarrassment. The fact that this series has gone the way it is in large part because of the Lakers. They've earned these wins, and I'm very happy to see it. But my God, is it in large part because the Rockets are goddamn incompetent.
I can't believe that we're here.
Me neither. I love it. I can't believe it either.
Game 2, you're like, okay, you know what? KD's back. You can do something. 9 turnovers. We're getting embarrassed. Alperen Sengun, at this point in time, listen, the slander that comes around these times of the year is special. It's A5 Wagyu slander. You know, just it is everything that everybody has ever said negatively about Sengun. You're proving them right. You are making sure that every joke can 100% get off at this point.
Peak slander. We here.
And he's played himself in these conversations. This is the type of things we're talking about on Twitter. It's crazy. I don't know where to begin. I don't even as somebody who's died at Sengun, I don't even feel good about it. Because I'm like, why are you proving me so right? Get out there and get a bucket. It's so annoying. They had a 42% offensive rebound percentage in this game, the highest in the playoffs. They did everything they wanted to do. They defended well. They did Houston Rockets basketball on the defensive end. Offensively, Kevin Durant came back, like you said. We assumed that, yes, game 1, the Lakers showed that without Kevin Durant, JJ Redick was going to do a very smart defensive scheme that exposed the lack of shooting around them. We knew that DeAndre Ayton and LeBron James were perfectly big and strong enough to slow down Sengun and not let him beat them alone with no spacing around him. But we said, okay, that's without Kevin Durant. That's a big difference. We've seen this team play this version without Fred VanVleet and without Steven Adams for a long time. They're more competent than they showed in game 1, and Kevin Durant's presence should get them back to that level, right? It did absolutely nothing. It did absolutely nothing to get them back to competent. They looked just as bad offensively with Kevin Durant added. Like, besides him getting his mid-range buckets off like we knew he would, the process and the playmaking around Kevin Durant changed absolutely 0%.
We talked about it a little bit last time, and then game 2 rolled around, and I was thinking the same thing of like, yo, what do the Rockets do in practice? What is Ime Udoka drawing up on the whiteboard? Because I don't get it. Their offense is so predictable. It's so in the mud, and there really is no engine. Like KD at this point isn't gonna be. He's not gonna be leading your offense to like elite offense. I think we understand he can fit anywhere. He can score. He can wake up any day of his life and get 27. But in terms of him initiating stuff and him making sure that everything is flowing, that's not really gonna happen. And we see that with the 9 turnovers, and we've seen that a lot this year as they've tried to like tax him and put him on this pedestal. So then you go across the other star that you have Sengun. It's like, okay, can you be the one?
Nope.
To do something? Nope.
Stop asking.
Nope. And everybody else on this roster, like you're just not gonna get enough from you're not gonna get enough creation from literally anybody else. And every other player outside of Sengun and KD, the decisions that you're making in terms of defense versus offense, it becomes so apparent at a point that they're down 0-2 right now. It's like looking at the Lakers roster, I still think, okay, maybe Houston could get maybe 2, just looking at the roster. But then you look at how these games are playing out, and it's like, you guys are probably going to get beaten 5.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know what the series is going to end up with, but if you watch these first 2 games, you would not think the Lakers are the ones that are down the 4th MVP voting player and another all-star level guard. You would not think that this is a team that is so downtrodden talent-wise with the 2 guys they're missing that most people didn't even consider talking about this series, because it was like, how could the Lakers possibly find victory against a real playoff team without their 2 best players, or first and third best player, depending on how you view LeBron right now? That hasn't been the case at all. The Rockets had a 74 offensive rating in the half court in this game. That would be the worst in the league in like 1980. Like, that is so unbelievably bad to be that bad of a half court offense. It doesn't make sense. And again, shout out JJ Redick. The way they've shut off the paint and made it so you're not going to beat us without the spacing. And we know if you're going to put spacing out there, or if you're going to try to put spacing out there, you're not going to have your best defensive players. And even then, those offensive slanted lineups, Reed Shepherd hasn't been on shit. And it hasn't worked. Like the levers they have to go to that side and slant that way, with Dorian Finney-Smith being completely unavailable to them and not having that spacer that was supposed to be there to give them those options, they have no offensive looks that make even a little bit of sense. And then you look at the Lakers, completely revamped their style of play and completely empowered everybody else around them in lieu of having those 2-star guards. The way we're putting the ball in Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard's hands and letting them cook, because LeBron is the type of playmaker that can let everybody eat and kind of control the flow of the game and pick at mismatches with his passing, they're perfectly equipped to deal with this, apparently.
Do you think so? We've gone through so many ups and downs with JJ Redick, where in the time span that he's been the coach, he's been like, he came in and we're like, wow, JJ's doing really good, and then they've had lulls where it's like, I don't really know what he's on right now. Mm-hmm. Scale 1 to 10, how excited or like how high are you on the JJ Redick experience right now? 10.
In terms of like faith, and like 10. I have no doubt in JJ Redick. I think he's a very good coach schematically. I think when we have downs on him, what do you point to? Because when I've had downs on him, it's mostly been learning curve stuff. In the same way a rookie player has to figure out the NBA world and figure out what he can get away with, dealing with the rookie wall and how much games you have to play and the physical side of that, and like all those things that come with being a professional outside of like just your abilities. That's kind of how I view JJ Redick as a young coach. I never had doubt in his ability to understand offense or understand defense or like know what type of players he needs and how to make use of them. It's been stuff that comes with time, learning how to not make galaxy brain decisions in the playoffs, like play LeBron for 48 minutes, shit like that. The small stuff that comes with experience, that's always been my issue. And that obviously, like I said, comes with experience. Mm-hmm. So I've never really lost faith in him being a high-end coach.
Yeah. So I said not to be like, oh, we didn't have faith in him. It's just very, very interesting to see him hitting his stride right now. And then on the other side, Ime, like if the Rockets lose this series, it's a fireable offense, I think. Whew. I think it is hasty. However, the moment you trade for Kevin Durant, I do think you like speed run every other possibility that you have. Yeah. And the offense being this bad is a problem. And then whenever you go back and You look at what the offense was looking like in Boston, and right now the person who is most up is like 2022 Tatum, because we were getting on Tatum all the time and being like, yo, why are you taking these crazy shots at the end of games? You're not close to this, that. It was Ime's fault. It was not Jason Tatum's fault. It was Ime's fault. And
The drop coverage 2 of it all. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And we've seen multiple iterations of offense looking like this. And so having Kevin Durant obviously is a plus. You have that type of talent. But it also is kind of like, it's a good and bad thing for him specifically, because he sees KD and he's like, oh, we're going to run my offense to a T. This is exactly what I needed. And now they have no juice anywhere else.
B-Souls, has anybody in life ever benefited more from adultery than you getting Joe Mazzulla on your team? Like, you're up. Like, everything works out for you in the end.
It's give it
so
and take
up.
it. His basketball team benefited from adultery. We'll see how his football team
I was about to say. I don't think it's gonna be the same over there.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't. Who has benefited
No,
more?
that would be like,
off
that'd be like
of
Mike Vrabel getting fired, and they have Ben Johnson waiting behind him, and they hire Ben Johnson to come, and they win a championship, and he's just the best. Like, the fact that Joe Mazzulla was waiting in the covers, just waiting to get that opportunity, and he's a genius, it's unprecedented.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone.
It's like Pat Riley. That's how it happened to Pat Riley. It wasn't adultery, but Pat Riley was an assistant, and they got hired like for the Lakers in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's pretty much that.
Because he couldn't stop going to brunch, man. Sunday fun days was Sunday fun days is the reason for your future dynasty.
So we know what we saw. We saw the Lakers play a different type of offense completely, playing through LeBron James. They're not asking him to go out there and shoulder a load, blowing by people. Though there was one possession in the third quarter, I think it was, where he sized up Jabari Smith and ISO and blew by him.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, that was 2020 LeBron. He has that in him like once a week. He can run that fast exactly once a week, and he used it there. It was beautiful. I tears came to my eyes. But outside of that play, a lot of post work, a lot of controlling the game, a lot of running off-ball actions around him, like he's Nikola Jokic, and LeBron making all the right passes, getting the ball in specifically Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard's hands, and letting them be empowered to create. There's more creation from those guys in a way that you never saw them play with whenever they had Luka, because obviously the ball's in his hands. So I think that's like a surprise to teams, and it's a very like I said, everybody eats approach that you can't game plan for because you didn't go a whole season watching Marcus Smart hoops in that way, and they've done a great job there. Then everything you said about the Rockets and how dysfunctional they've been. Now, who's the most important player for each team? For the Rockets to get back in the series, who's the most important player that can get them there? And for the Lakers to continue what they're doing and put the foot on the neck and win the series with this style of play, who's the most important player?
For the Rockets, it's Shingun. Like you just have to play better. Nobody else on this roster is gonna take a leap. You're the only one that's gonna have the opportunity. Like if Amen Thompson is gonna be that guy, it's gonna be next year. We're gonna have to go through an offseason of development and all that. So Shingun is the one where you're gonna have to read all of the slander and all of the jokes that everybody is saying, lock in, play better. So I think it's that for them. For the Lakers, probably Kennard. I think like if you know that knowing what Bron is as a scorer and the way that you want to play, either one of the guards honestly is like the most important player to have somebody else that can be a running mate for this version of Bron to give you consistency. Luke Kennard scoring 27 and 23 and him averaging 25 for this series, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's easily Luke Kennard.
That's wild to see.
And people on Twitter are like, has Luke Kennard just been misused his whole entire career? Does this pay credence to the statement that people make that there's too much talent in the league and these guys are being marginalized in the roles? That's why we need expansion. Because if Luke Kennard had a bigger role this whole time, he'd be a different type of player. Maybe. Or maybe we're just catching lightning in a bottle at the perfect time. And then JJ Redick was the exact type of motivator that got in his head and told him, shoot that goddamn ball. Ty Lue told you for years to pull the trigger. You wouldn't do it. Apparently, JJ Redick just has some white boy connection that he instilled confidence in him and it's working. LeBron instilled confidence in him and it's working. Whether it's sustainable or not, continuing this for 2 to 5 more games is vital.
Shout out Luke, man. 23 and 27 points.
Just a demon.
Wow.
Just a demon.
What a Zeman. Wow.
Yeah.
Him.
Also, we can push back. We don't need to go to bat for Luke Kennard first option hoops over an 82
It's more third option
season.
hoops.
Yeah.
It's more like put the ball in his hands a little bit and not spot up shooter because he's white. That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
Which I still push back on because, like, I promise you, Ty Lue tried. He wasn't with it. Ty Lue tried to get him to do a lot.
He's been in the league for a decade. Like
It's
very,
closer to Linsanity run than Revelation.
very rarely do people completely change or do you like find some wild gem a decade into somebody's career.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's moved around a lot. A bunch of teams have tried to give him certain opportunities, but we're not here to hate on Luke Kennard because he is balling. But yes, I do think that he is the most important player for the Lakers over the next 3 years.
Bezos, you saw this coming. You picked the Lakers. You're the only one that came up here and said the Lakers are going to win this round.
Come on, man. Come on.
Your point was vintage LeBron hoops. Roll the ball out, and I got the goat.
Bro, I tweeted this out. This playoffs is peak. Just roll the ball out and see what happens. This is like, yeah, because I said it when we were doing our predictions. I'm like, logically, everything we said made sense. But I'm like, yo, we're picking no upsets. Something got to give.
Yeah.
Something got to give.
Yeah.
So.
And then there is always going to be an upset. It's hard to predict which one it is. And this being that is hilarious. People were in my mentions being like, stop down talking the Lakers. Have faith as a fan. Look what they're doing. Have more faith. You keep talking about it's not the year, yada, yada. Bro, I cannot express to you how much this isn't about the Lakers in the grand scheme of things. I'm happy they're overachieving. I'm very happy. I'm enjoying the hell out of these games. I cannot express to you just how much this is about the Rockets being terminally ill in the brain as an organization. This is so much more about them being horrible. The fact that they're letting this happen to them and their offense is this bad against a team with this little talent, the Lakers. And again, shout out to everybody we shouted out, right? JJ Redick, LeBron, all the guards are doing their thing. The Rockets deserve more slander than I can possibly imagine. I can't remember in the last 5 years a team that if they lose a specific series deserves more slander from top down to every single player, to every single decision maker, to the owner, to everybody. The fact that they have these top draft picks, this young core, and they're this incapable creation-wise, oh my God, everything about this team is disgusting.
Yeah, it's a little surprising. I would say, in terms of slander all around, 23 Suns. The Suns that got swept by Minnesota in the first round.
The first year they had Kevin Durant, Beal, and Booker.
That team specifically, because they were
the other KD team.
Yeah, which let's pod, right?
Let's pod.
Let's have discussions that we've basically been having for the last 7 years.
We're done with KD.
Been done.
We're done with KD.
He is not your savior.
Been done.
We're done with KD.
It is interesting because I do think that the Rockets going out so sad like this, something has to change. You can't go into next season with this same core or this same idea of what we're gonna run it back. And I
know what's tough?
What's up?
The Fred VanVleet and Steven Adams thing is real, but the other tough part is they could have had James Harden on their team. Some people in the organization wanted James Harden on their team when he was available, and they opted not to get him because they had more faith in Fred VanVleet. And we can slander them for that and say that maybe leads to us saying, okay, you got to make some changes. But I do want to say, like, the Fred VanVleet and Steven Adams thing is real. We talked all season that without those guys, the idea of this team completely fell apart. So I think we can slander them on their performance right now and say that despite that, they should still be doing better than this. Despite that, they should still be able to beat this Lakers team. So that deserves slander. But in the grand scheme of things going to next year, we do need to have the caveat of Fred VanVleet and Steven Adams are all the difference in the world.
Yeah, do y'all think it's the way they sped up the process? Because the way I'm looking at it is like other teams, when they speed up the process, their young core is still at the center of what they're building.
Yeah.
So like the Thunder, they add Caruso, they add iHeart, but it's still SGA, Chet, J-Dub. Even with like the Blazers, right? When they add a Drew Holiday, it's still Denny at the center. Is the problem with the Rockets the fact that they specifically added KD? Because I think them adding Steven Adams and Fred was that was fine.
To your point, I think part of that is the young core creation-wise isn't ready to be the center of it in the same way that Shea and J-Dub are. That's a problem. And on the other part, it's just like, it's hard to even have an opinion about did they pick the right way to speed up when 2 of the 3 speed up players are gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's easy to say, it was wrong whenever you don't have the tools that you decided to build. If you can say this, if that foundation sucks, but if I don't have a hammer, I don't have wood, I don't really know what the house is gonna look like regardless.
And I'm not gonna knock them for going out and getting Kevin Durant because Jalen Green wasn't the guy. Yeah. And so it's like you move on, you swap Jalen Green and Kevin Durant, obviously you trade Dillon Brooks and everything, that's fine. The VanVleet, and the reason why I'm like, you can't come back, we've been doing so much work over the last month talking about small guards, aging, this and that. Fred VanVleet is gonna be 33 at 6 feet tall, coming off of an ACL injury. I think if you are expecting, who already wasn't some crazy athletic point guard, him coming back, if you think that instantly it's just going to be 100% and that is the missing key, I do think that is irresponsible.
Sure.
If you think that, so from that standpoint, I think it's off.
I think it's fair. I think it's fair to question, is he going to be the point guard answer next year? But they're clearly, the answer is a point guard. And he would have been that this year, I think. So, yeah, if you're saying they need to change things up and let's get a new point guard that's not Fred VanVleet, cool. But I don't think they need to abandon the vision of this young core plus Kevin Durant plus point guard. Because that plus point guard, all difference in the world. Like having Fred VanVleet or even having someone lesser than Fred VanVleet that is just a good enough passer, organizer of offense, that would be the difference in them winning and losing the series.
The Şengün piece of all of this is tough.
Yeah, I can't believe we ranked him in the top 20 on Christmas. I think we need to be publicly stoned for that. How dare we? Next year when we do our Christmas rankings, I always say this. We need to not do this, but we will every time. We cannot react to an early season shooting leap. We need to be done with shooting leaps in October.
Okay. We say that and then we fall for it
It's
because we don't have a set guideline of what's early season, what's mid-season, what's late season.
Yeah.
What's the game mark that we're going to follow?
I don't know. That's hard because we rank on Christmas. So it's a tough amount of time, right? I'll say if a player sucks at shooting and they're in year 4 or later and they're good at shooting in October, November, I will not fall for it. So if you've gone 3 to 4 years sucking shit at this skill and all of a sudden you're goated at it, I'm not going to believe it. As far as our Christmas rankings go. Because this happened several times with several different players. And I look back
Who
at
was it? It was Şengün, it was Scotty.
Yes. There's been a few. I can't remember off the top of my head. Lesser dramatic swings, but they're higher than they should be because of that at that time of the year. Like Michael Porter Jr. We were like, hey, he's a conversation for 40. Then he slowed down. Like it's hard to predict that. And also that was like a fun pick. So maybe Michael Porter Jr. isn't the right choice there. But Şengün is nowhere close top 20 player. Yeah, and for every year of his career.
PJ on my All-Star team.
Yeah. Listen, Dylan Brooks made a lot of shots early in the year, and you were like, player development in Phoenix is on top of the world.
Listen, also we could talk about them because Dylan Brooks is actually out here hooping, giving his all for the team.
Salute.
Nobody else is out here doing it like Dylan Brooks is doing it.
Before we finish Şengün conversation, is he the worst multi-time All-Star of the last 30 years?
You've been trying to get this off for like 3 weeks now.
Can you think of a worst multi-time All-Star?
I feel like once a week you'll say it to us like in person, and then we'll go home and you text it again. It's like, yo, he really is the worst multi-time All-Star.
Like, think about it. Like, is there a worse player in the last 30 years that is a cornerstone of a team and has made 2 straight All-Star appearances? All the other Fugazi All-Stars made 1. Like, Norm Powell just made this year. D'Lo made 1. Goran Dragic was an alternate. He made 1. All the guys you'd point to as being the, like, I was like, cute All-Star year, but he's not, like, that level player consistently. They didn't go back-to-back. He made it again this year.
Is he the worst? I mean, I feel like...
Think about it. It's tough. I looked through the history of the All-Star game. He's probably the worst multi-time All-Star the last 30 years.
Al Horford?
I can't believe you would say that to me. As a Celtics fan, you think Şengün is better than Al Horford?
Wait, no, I'm thinking about Atlanta Al Horford.
Atlanta Al Horford smokes Şengün.
Okay. I'm just thinking of names.
Yeah. I would pick him in a heartbeat.
I love role player Al Horford, but star,
Man, bro, the 2015 Hawks happened.
Yeah.
Şengün's not leading the team to 60-some wins. 60 wins? That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the Şengün thing, like, I will never allow an early shooting season leap to make me convince myself that he's a, like, top-tier player. Like, he's good. He's not, like, can't have him on your team or anything, but he's not a franchise building block to me. With the way his style of play, the fact that he's a bruiser, post-scorer big that's never been efficient at the rim a single time in his career, never been an efficient three-point shooter a single time in his career, never been a plus defender a single time in his career. Those are 3 deficiencies you cannot overcome.
Fair.
And again, when the three-point shooting one looked like he overcame it, it was like, okay, you can have 2 of those 3 weaknesses, but all 3 you cannot overcome.
Which is why the combination of Fred coming back from his situation, feeling the way that we feel about Şengün right now, and feeling the way that we feel about Ime right now, if you think about whatever core, that's 3 out of the 5 in terms of a man also being a part of that core, and then KD that we feel very, very down on. And then KD, he's just in the air. He's just in the ether. We know exactly what KD is going to do. So that's why I do think that you do have to make some kind of change if you're them.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is right now. We'll see what's available, but something has to be on the way. You can't run this back.
Real quick, keep one, cut one. Paolo or Şengün?
Bro, I'm taking Paolo 1,000,000 times over Şengün.
Okay.
The Paolo conversation has never been, will he be a good player or will he be someone you can start? It's always been, is he going to be a top 10 player? Mm-hmm. And that's like that doubt of superstar potential is there. But the idea of like mid-tier all-star Paolo has always been the floor, I think. Yeah. And some people have been like, you got to trade him. I don't think any of us have ever said Paolo's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Şengün's bad right now. Like it's a
Yeah.
different tier. Şengün is actively bad at this moment.
I will say I'm feeling a lot more pressure for Amen to develop now. Because I feel like a lot of us were out on Şengün being like that future superstar for them. Jabari, we out on that too.
Role player. Yeah.
Yeah, Jalen Green, obviously we know the verdict on that. Amen, you better figure it out. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm losing some faith in Reed Shepherd too.
I didn't even mention him
Yeah,
for a reason.
I'm losing some faith in Reed Shepherd in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
What a young core. What was that 4 top 5 draft picks? Or 3 top 5 draft picks, and Şengün was a late round steal?
Yeah. Yes, he's still like part of the core. I don't even feel it's not even fair to put Jabari in that thing because
That's a crazy insult.
No, because like he's not like
I know
he's
what
not
you're saying.
elevating
I know what
to
you're saying.
be like
Yeah.
the superstar. Jabari is what Jabari is gonna be,
Yeah.
and he's really good. I like Jabari Smith. He's awesome.
He'd be a great Laker next to Luka. I'd love to see Jabari Smith on my team.
He can fit.
You want a lot of these
He can
Rockets
fit with,
players.
with any team.
Bro,
in-
we can
in the
fix
league.
these lemons. These lemons all together is too many people that can't do one thing.
Yeah.
But they all do the exact thing I want next to Luka. So give me Tari Eason. We can fix them.
Yeah.
How old is Jabari? He's like 23.
Yeah, maybe. Like, might be 22. He's young.
He's 22.
Yeah, 22.
It
Yeah.
was in the Vic draft.
Yeah, he's chilling, man.
He's in the Paolo draft. Amen was the Vic draft.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, most important player, Şengün. Most important player for the Lakers, Luke Kennard. Austin Reeves might come back game 5. That's the latest report from Shams.
They're gonna beat him by 50.
We'll see. It'll be again. They play the Thunder next round, so I can't get too much excitement. But it's very fun to see Rocket slander at the hand of one JJ Redick and LeBron James.
If you beat the Rockets and you send him home, and LeBron gets one last playoff series win where he gets to embarrass people, that's really all you guys for.
I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Next series, what should we do next?
Let's have Dylan Brooks talk, man.
Man, you love Dylan Brooks. Okay, it's a fast one.
Let's talk. Let's have some Dylan Brooks.
OKC versus Suns. B-Souls, pull up all the tweets of all that stuff that Devin Booker was saying last night.
All right.
OKC 2-0, only 2-0 series right now. Shea had a stinker in game 1 in terms of shooting from the field. Game 2 came out, lit them up. The story of this game, obviously, with all the injuries and the lack of size, the Suns have no chance in the series. Nobody cares about the outcome. The story of this game was Dylan Brooks talking before and after about everything, saying, I want to ISO Shea, him holding up his end of the bargain, talking a lot of shit, and then Devin Booker being upset about the officiating. How'd you feel about all that?
I mean, I feel like everybody who plays the Thunder gets to a point where they get beat by 30, then they get on the press conference and they're like, "Yo, the officiating was trash."
Yeah.
And for Devin Booker, I get it. He's fed up. He said it's definitely something that has to be looked at. I heard Caruso tell them to call the tech, and he ended up doing it. In my 11 years, I haven't called out a ref by name, but James Williams was terrible tonight, through and through. It's bad for the sport, bad for the integrity of the sport. People are going to start viewing this as the WWE if they're not held responsible. That's tough. And this is also like the existential crisis that the Thunder put a lot of people into, where you start questioning the integrity of the league. But to his credit, there was some flopping.
There was some bad calls.
There was some bad calls, and there was some flopping going on last night.
Yeah, also by Devin Booker, which is the funny part, is he also has become a flailer as he gotten older. So I early in I think it was the second quarter, I texted in our group chat. I said, yo, Devin Booker is crying tonight. Every call he was upset with the refs. That was before the technical foul. That obviously was like the trigger of this conversation. That shouldn't have been a technical foul. Devin Booker got hosed there. But the whole game, he was crying. And it was like Luka stuff where he's complaining nonstop, but without the 30-point triple-double. So, like, he was like it was getting in his head clearly, and it was hurting his play. I was like, yo, he needs to lock in, because if he's going to get in this mental battle with the refs and be this upset, like, the whole team's going to be off tilt the whole time. And you saw it. It came into these conversations. And from the jump of the game, the Thunder were in his head, and the refs were in his head. And not to say it's right or wrong. If every team says the Thunder get away with a lot, I'm sure they do. The WWE stuff was a bit much. I think you're doing a lot there as a player on the stand. I think you're being a bit dramatic. But like I said, everybody says they get away with beating the shit out of me. They probably do.
He has to. He can't let it get to the point, though, where you're taking 14 shots. Like,
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks took 23. Dylan Brooks is out here. He's like, I don't care what's going on. I'm going to say stuff before the game. I'm going to say stuff after the game, in between the lines. I'm going to empty the clip. You're even getting an empty the clip. None of the shots are hitting. But Jalen Green is doing the same thing. Jalen Green had 23 shots last night, too. Devin Booker was just 14 shot attempts, had mad turnovers. They're getting killed by OKC's pressure. And so you see the frustration just all around.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're right. The WWE stuff was a little bit much. It is funny, though.
Yeah, no, it's
It is
justified.
very
It's funny. I don't really care. It's funny also coming from we don't double and half court open gyms guy. The fact that
He's never going to live that down.
He's never gonna live it down. And he's like, I'm not saying he's wrong. Like, I'm sure it wasn't a good day for the calls going his way in terms of like every game. There's bad and good calls for every team. The Suns probably got the short end of that stick today, so I understand it. Man, you can't let it get you off tilt that much as a star player. It's tough. Like,
What's up with D-Book not being like an empty the clip guy anymore though?
first step isn't the same. If you double team them, you can't like get by people.
That's so tough.
I think the simplistic version, and like especially against OKC defense, it's real easy to just double him and make Colin Gillespie and Dylan Brooks shoot every time. Like, he's not going to throw some crazy dimes to make you stop doing that, like you would stop against like Jokic or whatever. Yeah. And he's not going to be this athletic force that gets by double teams like a Shea or an Ant. So kind of has to make the right read, and it works out. He's hit that. Did he have 30 points this game?
No, he had 22.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at the wrong box score. So I don't think he played a horrible game, all things considered. Made the right play, get the ball moving.
Right? Yeah, Book had 22. Dylan Brooks had 30.
Oh, okay, I got it mixed up. So I think all season Devin Booker has done a solid job of making those right decisions, keeping the ball moving, and like being an engine of an offense. But in terms of volume scoring, it's tough with his team construction and his physical abilities.
Yeah.
Also, the three's not falling. He was 0 for 3 from downtown last night.
Story the last 2 years.
That's also a problem where, like, it's Devin Booker, and so people are going to guard him a certain way, and he is going to get that respect. But it is something where in game, hey man, you're going to have to knock these down, and he hasn't been knocking them.
Yeah. His development has been doing that. I didn't expect it to be like this. I always thought kind of because him and Donovan Mitchell have been like neck and neck for a bunch of years. Feels like there's a separation this year.
Yeah.
Didn't like coming out of college, one of his main traits was 3-point shooting. Now his 3-point shooting is falling off. I always thought he was going to be one of the best volume scorers in the league. The volume's falling off. I don't know. He's just an interesting guy to watch.
Yeah, I think you see this a lot when you look at star players in past generations. There's always guys who had a crazy peak, and then like for health reasons, for team reasons, whatever it may be, it doesn't turn into 10-year Hall of Fame career for everybody. And Devin Booker does have good longevity. So I'm not saying that's exactly, he's not Gilbert Arenas, but there's guys that for a reason happen. And it doesn't, when we're watching them in our moment and these guys are young guys, we assume they're going to be, Devin Booker's going to be on top of the league, top 10 player for 10 years, right? Then a lot of injuries rack up. The 3-point shooting falls off for whatever reason. That happens a lot. Your form changes over time and you just kind of lose that.
Yeah.
This happens across history where some guys you don't expect just have careers that are a little weird.
Yeah.
Kind of De'Aaron Fox now in some ways.
It's kind of what I figured, man. Every generation got to have a Michael Redd.
I guess.
This generation's Michael Redd.
Yeah. Again, when he's next to Chris Paul and his perfect team construction, he can be that volume scorer and give it to you. But when you're asking him to do a little more on ball, be a little more physical of a force with less help, not everything's 1-to-1 where you're like top 10 level player can do this in any situation. He needs a certain type of construction.
Yeah.
It's also a little bit throwback because he is like he's been in the league for 10 years. He's approaching 30. This is kind of the career arc that I was much more accustomed to for a long time.
Yeah, not everybody's going to have crazy longevity at 35 like James Harden and Kevin Durant and stuff.
Yeah,
once you start getting to 30, 31, 32, then you kind of see we're on the very like end of your prime. You're not the same person that you were a couple years ago. And I've been saying for so long, LeBron, Tom Brady, Steph, they have tricked everybody into thinking what the standard should be in terms of longevity. That's literally not the case for 99.9% of athletes across the world.
Yeah.
So him being 30 and starting to slow down, and we're starting to see a little bit of cracks, it makes sense.
Makes total sense. And even if modern medicine has made the average prime longer, averages are averages for a reason because there's less and there's longer. Like there's going to be variation there, and everybody's body is different. Everybody's skills are different and how they age in ancillary ways. So it kind of just is what it is. A lot of basketball on his knees.
Yeah.
People were saying the same thing about Luka before this March stretch. So you never know.
And for all those reasons, because of the decline, that's why Dylan Brooks is the most important person on the Phoenix Suns for the series. And then for the Thunder, it's Jalen Williams.
Pull up the tweets. Jalen Williams suffered a left hamstring irritation injury. We don't know exactly what it's going to be yet. Recording this April 23rd at 9:57 a.m. We haven't had the medical diagnosis yet, but he dealt with 2 right hamstring injuries in the regular season one got re-aggravated after the initial one. He played 33 games, I think it was, because of those. Now another one comes. And it's not an exaggeration to say this might be the one single play that completely shifts the championship odds if we get a bad diagnosis in the coming hours. If it's day-to-day, just a hamstring tightness, cool. He can sit out the rest of the series and be fine. But when we get to the Western Conference Finals and into the finals, where you got to go through the Spurs or the Nuggets, and then obviously the Celtics or the Pistons or whoever else comes out of the East, you need Jalen Williams. And if it's a hamstring thing that continues to fuck him up and you don't get a great run out of him, this significantly changes the championship odds.
You're talking Spurs, Nuggets, Celtics. Skipped over the Lakers in the next round. You can get got. You can get got. Luka comes back from the hamstring as you lose Jalen Williams. Austin Reeves is back.
You say that. What's the first word you said there? Luka comes back from the hamstring injury. You think this tweet right here makes me excited to see Luka rush back from a hamstring injury?
He's had obviously like the hamstring stuff the entire year. It's the one during the season was the right hamstring. It was the left hamstring yesterday.
Yeah.
It might be a situation where you were overcompensating for one and then the other one comes back. But I'm not sure, just because they were so, because the Thunder were so good throughout the year, they were very, very careful about how he was recovering it and making sure that he was 100%. But it is kind of wild. Now I think that they can still win the West,
Mhm.
even without Jalen Williams. Because I think that as a defense that we're seeing right now, and obviously it's the Suns and it's a different like level of team, but you still see whenever the Thunder are at their best defensively, there's nobody who could really rock with them. And offensively, the way Chet has been playing is very, very encouraging, and I like seeing the aggressiveness from him. And
AJ Mitchell, his presence.
Yeah,
that combination of Chet, Shea, and then you have the full surrounding cast of your AJ Mitchells. We can see potentially Jerry McCain get back into the rotation, him hit a couple threes. We'll see if Isaiah Joe can be more consistent and have like good game after good game. They can do a lot of things and still go far. But I think I feel really good just because of how Chet has played. And I've seen a little bit more. The scoring numbers haven't been as gaudy as the conversation that we were having earlier in the year. Where it's like, you gotta I personally would like a little bit, like 20, 23, whatever. They haven't been crazy.
Talking about Chet?
Yeah. They haven't been crazy, but the ways in which he is attacking from, in the paint as a shooter, taking advantage of mismatches, I do like that a lot from Chet. So I feel decent about the Thunder, even if Jalen Williams has to miss a week or two, maybe even 3.
Yeah, they can still win the championship without him. Like, with the way the teams are set up now, that the lack of other perfect contenders, they can still win without him. They've shown that they have that floor that's high enough that you can still beat anybody. But it shifts from like, I'm very confident they'll win the championship to, hey man, the Celtics are very equipped to beat you, and you need all the ammo you can get. So just makes it more stressful than you'd like to see, especially at this point where it's not related to the right hamstring, so it's not like it's going to continue to re-aggravate in a super serious way. But it is still a hamstring injury. So let's say he misses 2 weeks and he comes back before the conference finals, and we're like, he's there. Well, now we're going to worry about the other side of your leg, and you re-injuring that again. And that's going to be tricky. So terrible timing for the injuries. For all the reasons we talked about Reeves and Luka, that you don't want a soft tissue injury that can get re-aggravated at this time. Even worse timing now that we're in the playoffs.
Yeah. I just think the Thunder are really, really, really lucky that SGA is insanely consistent. My concern with these injuries, though, is like the margin of error for SGA gets smaller and smaller with the more injuries. And again, as we talked about, the later the rounds go,
smarter and smarter defenses.
Smarter defense.
And we saw last year, they went 7 because coaches like Adelman did a lot of gap help, said, you're not going to drive on us. You're going to take tough middies and pass the ball. He passed the ball one help away. Lou Dort misses a lot of threes. Passes the ball to the corner. Casey Wallace misses a lot of threes. Having one less skilled offensive player makes that more and more possible that you get pushed later than you should because the shooting around Shea crumbles.
Yeah. So
they better not let Dylan Brooks get hot at home.
Oh my God. You fucking love Dylan Brooks.
He's scoring 30. He's the only one out here actually going out and really, again, putting his life on the line. He's ready to die about this series, and I like that. I appreciate that.
I think Beasles is having too good of a time right now.
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah, what are you going to say to answer for Derek White? What are you going to say to answer for that defense and how VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey turned him around?
Listen, man, shout out to VJ
He was
Edgecombe.
orb farming on you. He winked into the camera. A rookie.
And man, did he aura farm. That shit was through the roof.
Bro, that tweet you put in the top.
Yeah,
I don't think I could pull it up. That was insane. Yeah.
76ers take game 2. How do you feel seeing the Celtics be 1-1?
Like I said when we were doing our predictions, the Celtics like to keep it interesting.
They do. They like
The
control.
Celtics like to play with their food. And I'm really hoping that this is just their play with their food game. Don't want to split the home games. It looks like the horrible shooting that I was expecting from them. They shot like what, 23, 24%, a really low percentage. Yeah, Derek White is concerning though. Insanely concerning. He's been bad from 3 throughout the whole season. Over the last 10 games, he's averaging like 10 points or 8 points, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it really showed this last game. I truly think if Derek White had an average game, we would have won that game. We've been asking for him to have average games throughout the whole season, offensively and 3-point shooting wise. He just hasn't showed up. So I am getting concerned with them.
Boston Celtics half-court offense, 86.5 offensive rating. Philadelphia 76ers half-court offense, 118 offensive rating. In the half-court, they got completely decimated on both ends.
Yeah.
Anyway, short answer, it is a bad shooting game. We've seen the Celtics for so long in the Joe Mazzulla era. They will live and die by the 3. And when you do that, you're going to die sometimes. And their bet is that we win or we live 4 times out of 7 every single time. Mm-hmm. And it's a good bet. You're going to get games like this. I think the 76ers did a much better job than they did in game 1 overall, dealing with everything the Celtics want to do. I think, the Celtics famously do these very creative switches where they get into a pick and roll action, and instead of switching it straight up, they'll do like a 3-person switch where the guy that's trailing the ball runs out to the nearest shooter and they kind of rotate in a 3-man way. The Sixers did a much better job of dealing with that. They did a much better job defensively and not just allowing the spacing of the Celtics to be whatever they want and give them just free lanes to the rim every time. Much better gap help, much better discipline on both sides of the ball. Shout out VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey making it a series.
Yeah. VJ, do it again though.
Most important player in this series is VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah. He will do it again. Also, Andre Drummond, 1 of 1 from 3.
100%.
100%. He's 1 for 2 for the series. I think I said I needed 3-pointers from Andre Drummond. He's on the way. He's taking 1 a game. So you better watch out. Between Andre Drummond and VJ Edgecombe, you're going home, buddy.
Big drum man coming for you. Also, I was thinking he's huge now. He's a gigantic man.
Drummond?
He's gigantic. Yeah, so VJ Edgecombe, I think, is the most important player in this series for the Sixers. I think, actually, no, I'll replace that. Tyrese Maxey is the most important player in this series for the Sixers. First time he's dealing with being the first option in the playoff series in this regard. 38% usage in this game. That's outlandish. That's extremely high, right? In the first game, I think we saw him have an expected performance when Joe Mazzulla and Derek White and all those defenders on the other side of you in your first time dealing with this type of pressure in the playoff environments. It was hit or miss. And in this game, he did a much better job, especially in the second half. Ended up 11 for 28 from the field, 5 for 12 from 3. It's a high volume of threes, 29 points, 9 assists. Those 9 assists are how these games are going to be dictated, I think. His ability to handle the pressure and be a true table-setting point guard, which isn't like a natural high-level instinct of his. He's grown into it and worked hard to get there, and I think he's done a fantastic job. But doing that for the high minutes he plays, 40 minutes in this game, that'll dictate how many of these high-level games we get that they can upset the Celtics.
I'm gonna stick on VJ Edgecombe being the most important player though.
Okay, 30, 10, and 2 in this game. Because
I think that Tyrese, he was insanely clutch in game 2, knocking down timely threes, and they need his shooting very, very badly because as a team, they're not an amazing 3-point shooting team, and you saw the variance of what they normally are in game 1, and then just missing all these threes, and then when the threes were actually falling, everything felt just a little bit more in place. But Tyrese is playing 40 minutes a night. We know the amount of energy that he's gonna bring. His efficiency, I don't even care about. He can't be atrocious. You can't shoot 20%. But for him to be, 40%, it is what it is. You just have to get us to a baseline level of points. I think that VJ and him giving Tyrese Maxey an actual running mate and allowing Paul George to just be Paul George at this point, allowing Kelly Oubre going 2 for 6, that's not going to sink you in the same way as it would if VJ Edgecombe is only scoring 11. Now, that's a lot of pressure to put on a rookie to basically come out here and say against one of the smartest coaches against one of the most talented teams in the league. I'm going to need you to average 27 in your first playoff series. That's a lot of pressure. However, you're the 7th seed, and that's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
That's the position that you guys are in. You guys are trying to beat the 2nd seed out east. You're going to have to play like crazy for 2 weeks. And we've seen moments like this from VJ Edgecombe all year long.
Specifically against the Celtics.
Yes, of him finding success, him and his shot going down. And even when the shot's not falling, I think VJ's done a very, very good job of being impactful in other areas. He's gonna have to be like 27, 5, and 4 for the Sixers to win this series.
Yeah.
And
like I said,
it's hard.
Do it again. That's where I'm at.
It's hard and it's unfair. That's just the situation that we're in, especially if Embiid is not walking through these doors.
Yeah.
Peyton Pritchard, 2 for 8 from the field.
Celtics fans think he's a bad team merchant. That's been the narrative in Celtics fandom.
Well, you know in the playoffs you play only good teams.
Well, I know. Absolutely.
He said, "Notice I haven't glazed Peyton Pritchard in a long time."
Yes. Oh,
So-
half court buzzer beaters. Good job.
So between Peyton Pritchard and Derek White, how are you feeling about your like Eastern Conference title run?
And who's the most important player on this team? So I don't think we fully answered that question. I'm assuming it's one of them. Who do you point to?
I think it's Derek White. I still think it's Derek White. Obviously, like there's a lot of pressure for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown to deliver. But if Derek White doesn't show up and he consistently takes 10 threes a night and only makes 2, yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
So to Donovan's question, if those two are going to play a little subpar shooting wise, are you worried?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. I'm definitely worried.
Okay.
I see fear in his eye.
Yeah.
It's PTSD. It's trauma throughout the years.
Let's go.
Again, like I said, they like to keep it interesting for no fucking reason, man. So
And I love to see it for obvious fucking reasons.
Yeah.
Next up, let's talk about the Denver Nuggets versus Minnesota Timberwolves Game 2. This is one series that most people, I think, across media, across fandom, agreed. This is going to be one of the most interesting, fun series in the first round. Like we said, for the past 2 weeks, teams have gone to war twice. Here's version 3. Game 1, the Nuggets took care of business in a way I think you'd expect, given these teams who they were in the regular season. Came up here, I said, okay, I like I said before the series, I don't have a problem, or I'm not scared to pick the Nuggets. I said it's gonna be a hard fought, tough series, but I have like no doubt in my pick of the Nuggets. I'm not like, oh, it can go either way. I feel good about this version of the Nuggets being able to take care of business, not being hurt by the Timberwolves like the same way they have been in the past. The double big thing isn't there to upset Jokic. We know that he's good against Gobert. Typically, you can fry him one-on-one. The double big stuff is what got him. I think Jamal Murray has been good enough. I'm not worried about him throwing up a stinker like he did 2 years ago. Feel good about the Nuggets. Game 1 validated that. Game 2, Rudy Gobert locked Jokic the fuck up. Locked his ass up one-on-one. Late game, fourth quarter, Jokic was in a straight jacket. Defensively, whatever the version of being in a straight jacket is defensively, Jokic found it. He found a way to get attacked left and right. They exposed him on both sides of the ball in game 2 and found victory in a way that was different than how they beat them 2 years ago. But man, they were picking on Jokic.
It's only been 2 games. Rudy Gobert might be turning me into a fan.
What?
Hey man, he's been hooping.
After all these years?
I have to give him credit. Rudy's been hooping, man. He has been doing absolutely everything. And the level to which a little bit is like, you know what? I'm proud of Rudy. Because this man has been frying you for years and you're out here standing up, holding it down. And I think for him to play at this level and really, really put up a great fight and do something that not a lot of people have done, really nobody has done against Jokic in terms of like a one-on-one situation, him to be able to provide that for Minnesota, the consistency that he's given their defense, and it does so much. And then whenever you have a solid Julius Randle game, whenever you have a solid Jaden McDaniels game, that obviously Ant goes for 30. Mind you, we said what was the stat line? He had to get 32 and 8.
Yeah, 32 and 8.
He had 30 and 10. That these are the types of games that they're gonna need from Ant, from Gobert, because their inconsistency overall is something that they have to fight against. But I do think that the Nuggets, as much as I did think that they were better, and I did pick the Nuggets in this series, I did think that there were ways for Minnesota to get games in this series, and Game 2 was just a prime example of it. And then now that you have certain injuries popping up moving forward, are the Nuggets going to revert back to some of the low points that we saw from them in the regular season, where the defense completely collapses, and now Minnesota at 1-1 with home court advantage can go in and actually get the series? I think it's possible now.
Yeah, I think the Nuggets are obviously an extremely interesting team right now. When we did our power rankings and we talked about them in the entire second half of the season, I made it clear that I don't view them in the same tier as OKC, the Spurs, or the Celtics. Those to me are the three teams I think one of them will win the championship. Mm-hmm. Now the Nuggets have a chance. They don't have a 0% chance to win the championship. They've been there before. They have Jokic. We know what they can do. So they're the fourth best team in the league to me, but it's like an outside fourth. And that's because their defense, all season they've told us that we have no hope of defending the rim. All season they told us that we will not be an effective defense. If you expect us to just snap our fucking fingers and flip the switch because we've been there before, that is naive. We don't just magically get good at things that we're bad at just because the calendar changes. Not every team is like that. And in this game, Minnesota shot 41% of their shots at the rim. That's incredible. Denver Nuggets were only 32% of their shots at the rim. So they got there nonstop. They exposed the Jokic weak side help. Jokic's defense has been as rough as it's ever been in the second half of the season post-injury. And the offense, the scoring in times one-on-one has also been a little iffy post-injuries in the second half of the season. And this game, you saw both of those weaknesses come to bite them. They won on they lost on both sides of the ball because Jokic, like pretty explicitly. Mm-hmm. You can't really predict that. You're not going to see that coming most times, that Jokic is the reason. Now I say the reason. He's still the reason they're in the game. But, as far as a star player, the accountability that comes with being a star player, Jokic was the reason they lost on both sides of the court. You don't often see that.
You have that aspect. You have his defense was just falling off. You have his 3-point shot, which is falling off.
Exactly.
And for this team, where Cam Johnson has obviously played better, but also has been inconsistent in this year. Aaron Gordon, who has turned into a bucket, he was 1 for 4 in Game 2. Jokic's 3-point shot and his ability to shoot 40% from 3, it gives the Nuggets a baseline from 3-point volume, and that combination of him and Jamal Murray. If that's not there, if he's going 1 for 7 and he's a cone at the rim, that's a problem. If we're gonna talk about the most important player, it probably is Jokic.
Yep.
It's either Jokic or Aaron Gordon. But Jokic has to be at a certain standard, and it's not there right now.
Yeah, this version of the team needs Jokic to be best player in the world level. And I picked him in this series with very much confidence because I believe he can. And I believe these games would all be close because I think neither team has any hope in the world of guarding each other. But come fourth quarter, I'm going to believe in the Nuggets offense that's been ludicrous second half of the season to out-execute the Timberwolves. In this game, they did not because Rudy Gobert, like I said, locked Jokic the fuck up. I don't expect that to happen 4 times out of 7, so I'll still roll with them. To win in 6, you got to lose 2, so it's not like it's the end of the world. But there's noticing going on. There's major noticing going on right now.
I do want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about this Jaden McDaniels quote?
Jaden McDaniels, deadpan delivery on what worked for the Timberwolves offensively. Go at Jokic, Jamal, all the bad defenders. Tim Hardaway, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, their whole team. Reporter, they're all bad defenders? Yeah, they're all bad defenders.
Real, man. Shout out to Jaden McDaniels. They played, what's the number? 30 times? 31 times in the last couple of years.
Damn.
You know that you don't like them.
You look around, you see food. Is what it is.
Yeah.
And Aaron Gordon's a good name to point out. Been dealing with a lot of hamstring injuries. Is he still 100% the same the way he moves? He'll need to be, because defensively, he's not wrong to point out a lot of these defenders not being special. Aaron Gordon has to be the defensive specialist there, and that's kind of been why we've seen them be so scary in recent years, and why that was a big crux of why I thought this series would be different. Is 2 years ago when they played, Aaron Gordon wasn't a 40% three-point shooter. He was the best version of himself last year in the playoffs, and he's been dealing with injuries all year. That's a big difference to me in the matchups, especially when the Timberwolves have less size than they had last time they played. Aaron Gordon has to be lockup. I don't know that he was in this game.
The defense question, 2 for 9 from 3 in the series so far right now. That's a problem for somebody who's 39-40% from 3 to now shoot 22%. That's a big drop off. That's a big issue.
Noticing.
Are we flipping the predictions for the series?
No.
But
noticing. I mean, if I said Nuggets in 6, if you tell me it goes 7, okay, I was wrong there. So I'm fully open to it going a little more close than I expected.
Yeah, I'm still on Nuggets in 7 just because Minnesota, even though like Jokic is not playing as well as it is, I trust Jokic to have a better series overall than the combination of McDaniels and who's a little bit hurt, Julius Randle who's inconsistent. I think the Nuggets have just a little bit more depth and cohesiveness.
Rudy Gobert had 2 points in this game. Those 2 points are him dunking on Jokic. That's pretty funny. All he did was posterize Jokic in this game
and lock him up.
Just out there, a man on a mission. Pure Ben Wallace game. Don't ask me to. Don't even throw me the ball. All I'm gonna do is lock up.
I've been asking for that for years.
He's been giving you that for years. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, I know.
But you know what it is? This time it was 1-on-1 in the post and not weak side. And that makes you respect him more because you're like, yeah, you're be a bigger man than him.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're getting some old fashioned clamp ups this playoffs, man. I like it, man.
Is that
Draymond on Kawhi?
Is that not fun?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's the defensive equivalent to roll the ball out and go get a stop. I don't want to hear about weak side rotations. I don't want to hear about drop coverage. You put that forearm bar on his back and you get a stop, Rudy, and you go out and you do that. And I like that. I respect that.
That's the funniest part is he might be the GOAT at all that small shit, all the team defense stuff, the drop coverage stuff. In the modern NBA, he might be the greatest you've ever seen. And nobody cares at all unless you block a shot in the post like a man. The most technically sound rim protector my eyes have ever laid. Doesn't matter.
It's not the most important. It's not the most important class on your transcript, but it is a prerequisite.
Yeah,
and you do need to take post defense 101. I'm sorry.
You have to reach a certain level of bar of cool. Yeah, and to be cool as rim protector, you gotta block a shot in the post.
And once you do that, oh yeah, you can have all your credit. You can have that.
Yeah, and shout out to Timberwolves. They did a good job of game planning around the harsh defense they were going to throw at Anthony Edwards. They put Donte DiVincenzo 1 pass away. So whenever they threw that gap help that they did against SGA last year and said you're going to have to pass the ball, that wasn't Lou Dort there. That was Donte DiVincenzo who was hitting his threes in this game. That how they adjust to that in terms of the Nuggets defense will be pretty impactful for game 3.
So for the Timberwolves, the most important player is who?
I guess it's fucking roll the ball at Rudy Gobert, huh? Are you gonna keep slowing down Jokic? If you're gonna win the series with Timberwolves, it's because Rudy Gobert put on a masterclass and Jokic had a disastrous series. And we're gonna talk about the fact that 2 elite defenses in a row were able to lock him up, and that's gonna be the takeaway from this. Mm-hmm. They're able to slow him down, and that one of the best offensive players of all time is no longer a walking 200 offensive rating in the playoffs. Rudy Gobert, you'll have to do that.
Okay. So we got Rudy
versus Jokic.
1-on-1.
Who wants it more? Yeah. Hell in a Cell. Who's going to come out on top? What a series. Speaking of Hell in a Cell, New York Knicks versus Atlanta Hawks. As we talked about in the intro, CJ McCollum's back shots have been the story of your week.
You got to relax.
It's all you've been thinking about. CJ McCollum walking you down. That you have a new villain in your mind.
I do have a new villain. That is the cool part. I do hate CJ McCollum for life now. That is fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It's like
you need a villain in your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
no easy victories. No, sometimes you gotta get walked down to make the victory feel that much more fruitful.
You know the episode of there's an episode of Phineas and Ferb with like Doofenshmirtz and like Perry. Doofenshmirtz had went away, like they weren't beefing anymore, and Perry the Platypus was really, really sad. Cause he was like, yo, like I miss my op. Like I miss like I want to go back and forth. Like he's the yin to my yang.
No, you're the Joker. You're
exactly.
Like Batman's like, why didn't you kill me? You're like, I don't want to kill you. You complete me. That's you.
Yeah. And so like every year
Spare the platypus.
Yeah. So every year in the playoffs, I need to find that.
Yeah, you're the Joker. You need to have your Batman in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And you have him. Because in this game, I think game 2 started, and I think it went about the same lines as game 1. We saw the Knicks just be the better team, be the more talented team that's executing on both sides of the ball. You had the lead for a lot of the first half. Probably felt good.
Felt great.
Felt great, even. You probably felt stupendous. Then that fourth quarter came along. How big was the lead you blew?
I don't know. It was double digits.
Like 12?
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that.
Blown it with straight ISO hunting Jaylen Brown and Jaylen Brunson in a very aggressive way that CJ McCollum was like, I got him. He's small. I'm going to score every time. And he just did. Like, it was a pure walk down. There's obviously some schematic things you can get into, but it was very, very, I am going to kill him every time. And the Knicks obviously flatlined a little bit offensively and allowed it to happen. It was CJ McCollum walking you down and Jonathan Kuminga being big and strong and being what they needed.
That's actually the perfect word because it was aggressive as hell.
Yeah.
And like, felt very personal.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta chill.
Bring him here.
I was like, yo, chill. Yeah. I mean, Jalen just has to obviously play better defense. Like, you just can't get fried that way. And also at a certain point, once he gets fried 3 times in a row, let's maybe not leave him out there on an island. Let's maybe try something else to slow down CJ McCollum. Let's maybe make sure that he is getting a little bit more pressure. Maybe do a little bit more work early. It was a lot. It was tough, and I'm putting this loss on 2 people. I'm putting it on Mike Brown, and I'm putting it on Jalen Brunson.
Okay. What's Mike Brown's role in all this?
I think obviously the rotations was a big talking point in terms of we had
Every fan base ever.
Yeah. many minutes where you were not playing, where you weren't playing Brunson, you weren't playing Cat together.
You want to see more of a stagger?
Yes. I think the rotation part of it is twofold. One, I do agree that there were probably just maybe a little bit too many minutes without either one of them. However, and something that I don't feel like I've seen enough, they were both in foul trouble. Jalen Brunson had 4 fouls. Cat had fouls on him. So I think it was kind of fair to go and try and steal as many minutes as possible without these two, to not put them in any situation where they were going to pick up another foul. And then even with Mike Brown, the other part of it is the timeout that he called with 2 minutes to go, and that being the last timeout, and now we're in a back and forth game at the end, and we don't have any timeouts for the last 2 minutes because you called it and iced Jalen Brunson when he was already going downhill. He had called a timeout with like 17 seconds left on the shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a bad move. And this is the combination blame. Jalen Brunson and Mike Brown. Y'all have got to be more creative offensively. We cannot go down this same path of as soon as the clock hits 5 minutes and it is a clutch game, every play is Jalen Brunson, high screen and roll, and then ISO. That can't happen. It happened way too much in game 1. It happened way too much in this game. And there was like Mikal, one, I wish we could have had a timeout to draw up a play, but Mikal Bridges is taking a running, fading mid-range jumper. Maybe that would have went in if he had a little bit more rhythm. There was a shot that Cat took on the right wing with like 3 minutes to go. It was he took a 3. It was kind of rushed.
Yeah.
And as soon as he got the ball, I knew that ball's going up. And you know why I knew that? Because he hadn't touched the ball in 5 minutes. That's the only shot that he's getting because nobody seems to care if Cat is involved. Nobody seems to care if OG has had a moment where he can get his game off a little bit. And obviously Jalen Brunson has risen to this level so many times. And I trust him, and I think that he can do this. You still are the point guard. You still do have to get other people involved, and it is on, if not you, then the coach, to make sure that everybody's eating to a certain extent. And I feel like the Knicks offense so many times just gets bogged down. And so then whenever you are getting walked down and it's all on Jalen, if his shot is not falling like it hasn't been for 7 of the 8 quarters in this series, then CJ McCollum can walk you down every single time, and you lose the game. It's a problem. So I'm putting the game 2 loss on them. And it was a very predictable loss too. Because I also said the same thing as you. This should be a 5-game series. They're gonna lose in 6 because they are unserious and they are incapable of winning a series in 5 games.
Bro, I am so happy all the top seeds are like choking. It just makes me feel so much better about my team losing games.
Your loss did make my loss feel a little bit better.
There you go. Yeah, because obviously the Rockets are choking. We're about to talk about the.
What's funny is they're the lower seed.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, it does not. But yeah, upset galore. I love it.
And it's nice though, because this felt like it was going to be one of the most chalk first rounds of like recent years. And it still could be. These could be blips. You know, like it's not crazy that you drop a game. So not the biggest deal in the world. But man, if you get pushed to 7, if you somehow get pushed to 7, what a surprisingly interesting first round this could be.
Yes, absolutely.
I do not want a game 7 in round 1.
I would love that because then we'll stream it and it'll be cinema.
Against CJ McCollum. And the frustrating part about all this is like Nickeil Alexander-Walker hasn't played well for 2 games.
And on top of that,
Jalen Johnson hasn't played well for 2 games.
Everything you want to see from the Knicks in terms of like the advantages they have with their size, they had 40% offensive rebound rate in this game, 93rd percentile. They shot 43% of their shots at the rim, 98th percentile. They imposed themselves physically on a smaller team in the Hawks. Like it wasn't a disaster in that case. Like you kind of got the advantage you'd want to see. And some losses you'd be like, oh, we didn't hit the boards this game. We will next game.
Yeah.
We didn't get to the rim. We will next game. You played your game.
You're doing that.
You did your job and you still lost. So that's tragic.
And
32% from the 3-point line. Tragic.
And also you mentioned Kuminga just being like big and strong. I was the most impressed just with his defense because he did a fantastic job fronting Cat and playing denial, make sure that Cat wasn't getting the ball. And shout out to him for doing that. But again, at the same time, Jonathan Kuminga cannot be the thing that holds you back from Cat touching the ball 2 times in the last 5 minutes. And you just have to figure out a way to be more creative to get him the ball. And so I would put those 2 guys. So I think right now the most important player on the Knicks, it is Jalen, it is Brunson, because also the consistency of scoring has to be better. He had the very explosive first quarter. 3 quarters after that, kind of regular, and then even in game 2 it wasn't awesome. So he has to be better. And then on the Hawks,
shit, do you want to say Jonathan Kuminga? 35 minutes in this game?
Maybe.
We kind of know what everybody's going to do. Actually, okay, so the more analytical answer is Dyson Daniels, I think, because he's so important to what they do defensively and is so important to giving them some passing talent on the lineup that kind of does things together. He's a very good guard screener. He does a lot of small things that makes the CJ McCollum, Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker ball handling combination work. But the spacing is an issue at times. So Dyson Daniels being a good enough shooter and good enough scoring threat to allow him to stay on the court and not have to be replaced with Jonathan Kuminga for a lot of minutes is important to their high-end defense. So it probably is Dyson, but I'll go the other way. I'll just say it's Kuminga, that if they're going to get that physical boost out of him to kind of round them out, we know CJ McCollum is going to be a bucket getter, maybe have some tough stretches. We know NAW will be a great defender, and offensively it makes sense. He's going to slow down a little bit. Jalen Johnson will do a little bit of everything, but isn't ready to be like a one option. We kind of know what those guys are. Kuminga could be the swing factor that somehow makes the series become more interesting.
I think he can be. CJ also, though, I mean, CJ's having 29 in the series right now.
Yeah.
He shot 55% in game 1, 55% in game 2. And I think the fact that he's been not only getting buckets, but getting buckets efficiently really does make up for the fact that Jalen Johnson is looking like he's not ready for this specific moment right now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has not been a crazy factor, and he's really helping them, just stay afloat and allow them to vibe out on the side. Those 2 right there, I think Kuminga maybe a little bit more in terms of like role players, more so than Dyson. So I think I would go CJ, Kuminga, Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, sure. CJ is the most important player. Like, if you're going to win, it's because of him. But I'm just putting it in stone that he's going to continue to bust Jalen Brunson's ass. So that just is what it is. That the 5th option, who can close between Kuminga and Dyson, is going to be the swing factor.
And would you say for the Knicks, Donovan?
I said Brunson. Because I think he has to shoot better, and I think he has to be more cognizant of getting Cat involved.
How do you feel about Mikal Bridges?
I feel like Mikal's value in this series. There will be a time where I need Mikal to score a little bit more. He's been doing a good job on Mikal.
Every time he sticks it up, the tweet always says 5 first-round picks.
It's ridiculous.
I didn't even see that.
It's ridiculous.
I was like, what stat is that?
Let it go. But no, he's been doing a solid job defensively.
Okay.
So for this specific series, it's fine.
Okay.
But also, it's just crazy, bro. Mo Gay was out here hurt. Onyeka was in foul trouble. They are down to legit no bigs. Why is Cat not averaging 30? Why is he, and like you're putting the wing on it? This has been multiple years of teams putting wings on Cat. And even if it is Dyson Daniels or Kuminga, Cat's the biggest dude on the floor, and he is very strong. You can allow him, you can allow him to either just roll the ball out, tell him to go get a bucket in the post, or find a way to go be creative and get him advantageous situation. So yeah, that's what it is for the series. I still think that the Knicks are going to win in 6. I think we're probably going to win the next 2 games, but it's going to be annoying.
Yeah, another loss that isn't changing my long-term outlook. But again, noticing, because it'll be very funny if these Hawks wins rack up and all of a sudden we're in a late series.
You can't let them in the series.
With the physical teams the Knicks are going to have to go through, you need to get some rest before you see who's next. The Pistons or the Celtics are next, right?
Celtics.
Yeah. You need to get some rest before you see Joe Mazzulla.
They don't do that.
They don't.
They don't do that. They only play 6 or 7 games.
And I think I heard Zach Lowe make that point that the Knicks aren't built to play close series. They're not built to get blown out because the competency of Jalen Brunson and the talent around him, and they're not built to close people out fast because the incompetency of Jalen Brunson and Kat defensively and the people around him.
Bro, I swear, when the Celtics-Knicks series happens, it's just going to be like a choke-off.
Who's more unserious?
Kind of crazy, by the way.
Yeah. I know. I know what I did.
I don't do anything by accident.
Very intentional.
Cavs versus Raptors, real quick. The Cavs are just so much more talented. James Harden and Donovan Mitchell are dominating the front court. The Raptors is ill-equipped to deal with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, as we expected. They're just like full-on benching Jakob Poeltl at times now. It's just tough. They just don't have the talent. Emmanuel quickly isn't there. The X factor. They don't have the talent.
No!
They don't have the defensive big men or the offensive small men to make me feel threatened at all against the Cavs. They are simply outmatched.
Brandon Ingram had 7 points.
After he was like, I need to get the ball more. Unserious guy.
You're getting beat. Jamal Shedd's playing 37 minutes, scoring 3 points. That's not going to work.
Unserious team. And we will have some existential crises about this team. When this series is over, I think after the second round, we always do our how to fix all the losers in the playoffs. We'll get into some existential crises about the Raptors and their roster construction and where the fuck you go from here. Because the answer is, I don't even know. And I would hate to be the guy in charge of that team. But right now, the most important player is Brandon Ingram. He has to score more points for them to stand a chance. I don't know if I see it coming, but that's the simple reality is you don't have the talent in a lot of directions. You need your guy you got to be a bucket and be able to do the things in a half-court setting in the playoff series that the defense doesn't want you to do. Actually, I should say that they do want you to do and you don't want to do, which is tough mid-range jumpers. That's his role. He's supposed to take the ugly shots and make them. If you can't do it, you stand absolutely zero chance.
I feel like there's weirdly a lot of similarities between how the Rockets build their team and the Raptors, now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, they're both big defensive-oriented teams where their creators aren't good enough, good enough shot makers.
Yeah, both young cores. They're one guy. There's it's always like iffy every year. Is this the year they make the leap? Are they like a true number one option? You're bringing a small forward that can score and get buckets. He doesn't fix your problems.
Yep. Tough. But at least Scotty Barnes is an all-world defender. Şengün's out there.
Running back.
Running around. Throwing it around.
Getting back on defense.
He's out there twerking.
Yeah.
Cavs' most important player. I don't know. Kind of kicking their ass. Evan Mobley, I guess. He's kicking ass right now.
I guess.
I'll say Jared Allen only because they start every game treating Jared Allen like he's the most important.
Yeah,
bro, the first 2 games, they just feed Jared Allen in the first 8 minutes. It's so fun.
You know why? James Harden's old school. He understands. Give the big guy some touches. He'll defend hard. Gotta make him feel good.
That's real point guard.
Yep. James Harden from a different era. He understands. Keep the big guy engaged. He played with Dwight Howard. He knows you got to keep the big guy engaged. He learned a thing or two back then.
Yeah.
Don't kick Capella a lob. He'll defend the rim every time.
He would die for you.
Yep.
If you just give him a lob, just feed him.
Yeah, I'd say Harden for the Cavs.
I don't care about the series. It's a bloodbath. We had to get at least one uninteresting series in this playoffs, even if the first round's going to be great outside of that.
Yeah.
What's up next? What have we missed so far? I'm blanking.
Oh, Pistons
Detroit.
Magic.
Oh, yes. Magic versus Pistons. Game 2 happened last night. Game 1 came around. We had a playoff Paolo Banchero performance. He was exceptional on both ends of the court. The Magic's size was too much for the Pistons. Or I should say, not too much. The Magic's size was just enough to offset the Pistons' strengths. and kind of make their whole foundation of how they win games kind of crumble in game one. They did a fantastic job of closing off Jalen Duren attempts at the rim by collapsing and making the shooters beat you, and they could not in game one. It kind of felt like we saw a team that was perfectly built to beat the Pistons, and it was going to be a little fraud watch for the Pistons. First half of this game came around in game two, same shit happened. It was a tie game at halftime. It kind of felt like, oh my God, the Magic are perfectly equipped to match up with this team.
And then what, Chuck?
And then they got their fucking backs broken in the third quarter. The Pistons came out to a 20-point lead after that quarter. Everything went the Pistons' way. They dominated them on both sides of the ball, caused turnovers, got out in transition, which is how they blew this game open. They had some good half-court offense, which wasn't the case in the first half. A lot of Cade dominance, a lot of Tobias Harris floaters. Spacing still wasn't great, but they found a way to get a few half-court buckets in a row and then get out and run in transition and let the chain reaction happen of how they win games by turning you over. In the blink of an eye, the game was over.
30-3 run. Asar Thompson, player of the game. Asar Thompson was killing everybody defensively. They've only played like one good quarter this entire play.
And it was enough.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
It's 1-1. It's also funny that their best game, nobody scored 100 points.
Yep.
And this is probably how it's gonna look, especially with this series. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. Listen, we're gonna get a 65-64 game in game 3.
Bro, this is a crazy score. 83 points
In
in
2026.
the Big 2-6. Wow.
It is wild. But the Pistons, they came out, they got bullied in game 1, came out, looked themselves in the mirror, were like, wait, you don't bully, I bully. And their physicality did, I think they had a baseline physicality that they did meet in game 2, and it showed up on their defense, especially in that run. Started playing much better. Jalen Duren still not playing well.
Yeah.
And so when we talk about like the most important player, I'm gonna pick Jalen Duren because you're obviously not going to go on 30-3 runs every single game. There needs to be a little bit more consistency with his offense and his ability to get on the boards every single game and to create offense a little bit more. Because if not, then those early season Cade moments where he's scoring 46, taking 45 shots, that's starting to happen because the other, surprise, the other creators that we all have been doubting for the entire year.
Creators.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're the guys who kind of have to create, but they're not creators.
Those guys are not living up to the bill. So Jalen Duren, who is going to be Mr. All-Star, Mr. maybe all NBA, Mr. Supermax, you're going to have to play better.
Yeah. I still find it hard to blame Jalen Duren just because they're just selling out to not let you get to the rim, and it's working, and the shooters are having to beat you. And in this game, the shooters still weren't great for the Pistons, but they were dominant attacking that floater range. I think Jalen Duren did a really good job of whenever they were selling out, him doing that Steven Adams thing where he boxes out the help defender and doesn't let the center rotate on the drives was a really smart adjustment they did. Cade and Tobias Harris, floaters all day. They got into that short mid-range, and they knew they couldn't get fully to the rim, killing them from short mid-range. They shot 62% there. And to the eye, I was like, this is fucking 80s basketball. It's straight runners from 8 feet out, and that's what they had to do. And that's kind of got to be reality because everything we said in the first game about the Magic being suited size-wise to take away the rim and do all these things still kind of applies. Defensively, like we said, the Pistons didn't score 100 points. So all that is still a thing, and they still match up well. It's just the other side of the ball. The Magic had a type of offensive game that you kind of thought you'd get from the Magic before these last 2 games of brilliance. 40% at the rim for the Atlanta Magic in this game.
In terms of just shots attempted?
Field goal.
Oh, field goal. Okay. 0th
percentile. I've never seen that before, personally. A team shoot 40% at the rim in a game. That's unheard of. 27% from 3 to go with that. That just can't work. Like that, you're just never going to win a playoff game with that combination of shooting and finishing. That's abysmal.
I think, for the Magic, most important player, Paolo. You could,
as always.
Because you're gonna need the offense. You're gonna need the creation because Desmond Bane also didn't shoot well, but he's been more consistent. And then Jalen Suggs is firing. Jalen Suggs is getting these threes off. And,
he needs to, yeah.
And
he stole Derek White's powers.
he's trying to. He's trying to have the same arc where he goes bald and goes crazy.
It's a good arc for a defensive slanted guard. I like
really?
it.
Yeah.
Good archetype. I want one of those.
It kind of is. Caruso?
I used to have one of those.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Tough.
But
I'd like one back. We're shaving Bronny's head tomorrow.
We need to pull up the picture of Bronny bald again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when we started Bronny bald.
Yeah, Bronny, get over here. I'm grabbing some clippers. We're turning you into Derek White. We need another one.
Yeah, for the Magic, Paolo, for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. They did do a good job of doing all like the Pistons things. I feel like the interior passing was a little bit more on display. The cutting inside the paint, making the most of whatever quote unquote spacing that you have.
Yeah, they got creative with it. In the first half, they did what I asked them to do, which is do a little bit higher pick and roll, get the ball to Jalen Duren higher up so he can do some pocket passes and make some plays in a short roll. Didn't work the whole game because they adjusted to that. But early in the game, we saw that he threw a lob to Asar in the corner, like you said. That's one thing. And then, and attacking in those short mid-range areas and carving out those small crevices of space you can have because you're not going to have traditional driving lanes.
They had that run. I think Detroit is going to win this series. I'm nervous, though.
I think it might go 7. That's not crazy.
Yeah, and I feel right now, it feels weird saying it after they won, but really not scoring 100 points again in your best game so far is really tough. And then now I'm looking over, and Dennis Jenkins looks like the lights are too bright right now. Kevin Karis LeVert, we are not getting what you need out of Karis LeVert, and we're just falling back. It's annoying because we knew that this was going to happen, but we're in a situation where Cade is going to be overtaxed as a creator, and now when he's at his worst, and when we have real big issues, it's because he is overtaxed. He is being inefficient. He was 1 for 6 from 3 last night. He made his first 3 of the night, missed every other 3 from then on.
Yeah,
and it's tough to play that way, especially when nobody else on your team is a shooter like that. Duncan Robinson has to go crazy. He was 3 for 8. He's solid. I'm gonna need Duncan Robinson to go like 5 for 9. Like I really need him to be on his P's and Q's as a shooter to take advantage of a lot of these threes. And then Tobias Harris, there's gonna be a game 4 where Tobias Harris goes like 4 for 13. We know what it is. If his shooting is not at what it is, I need Cade to be there, but the situation doesn't really allow for him to even be put in a good position to allow his shooting to come to the forefront. So all of this really smart, interior passing, the short roll stuff has to be on 10 every single game.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if that's going to do that because of all the things that the Magic do well.
Yeah. Shout out Cade, though. He's been a demon. Like he's earning that top 10 player mark that everyone's given him this year and kind of like christened him into being like a lock top 10. He's playing like it. He's like, for everything you're saying, it's a difficult scenario right now with the lack of spacing and how much is asked of him. And the 3-point shot isn't necessarily falling. He's just been a short mid-range bully. And that's what he has to be in the series because that you're saying you're concerned that the scoring wasn't great. It's never going to be great. This is going to be every game. Like the reality of these two teams and how the Magic are equipped to take away some of their advantages, there's never going to be a game in the series where the Detroit offense is just humming unless they just hit a lot of threes, which is always possible. So you're going to have to win with these tough, ugly buckets. And Cade is doing exactly that.
Will we get a game? Will we get a 120 game?
Doubt it, honestly. Barring 3-point variance.
Yeah.
Doubt it.
Dude, Bam scored that in a game.
The Magic couldn't score a Bam.
Wow.
They scored a Bam.
Super wow.
That is crazy. One man?
One Bam was scored. What is it? That one more series left. What am I missing?
Blazers.
Yeah, Spurs Blazers.
Oh, yes. Interesting one. Wemby got knocked the fuck out. That was crazy. That was one of the most absurd video clips I've ever seen. I've never seen a guy get knocked unconscious by the ground.
He falls. He falls a lot, and this is, yo man. He has to relax. He be doing too much. he be doing too much when, especially in this series, because he's been trying to like embarrass the Blazers every chance he gets.
Yeah,
trying to go between the legs, spinning over here, going backwards. Just calm down, because that's how you hurt yourself. That's how you got that concussion.
That's how you knock yourself out.
He's also
he's playing like a 2K15 demigod.
Yes,
like on the park,
and he's
knows he
8'5", and he's 8'5", falling from 10 feet down. Of course, anytime that his head hits the ground, he's going unconscious.
He's spamming that 2K15 size up, and they bounce back and forth, and for they speed boost one way.
Bro, you know what I found funny? Every time we mention Vic's height, it gets taller every time. He gonna be 8'7" next.
He was 10 feet tall 2 weeks ago. I don't know. But yeah, so they won, the Trailblazers, that is, won game 2. Victor Wembanyama gets hurt, and I think the end of the first quarter or top of the second quarter, I can't remember when. And they were already winning the game to start because the three-point shooting was crazy of the Trailblazers to start the game. Led by Scoot Henderson, who had literally the best game of his career in the playoffs. He was a demon, I'm not going to lie. He was extremely quick, hard to stay in front of for these Spurs guards. So they helped off him, allowed him to have some space. And he was just draining every jumper. Multiple threes, multiple mid-range jumpers. He looked like a different player than I've ever seen. So I will say that the most important player in this series for the Trailblazers, if they hope to continue to win games and make the series go long, is Scoot Henderson, because that was the difference of their offense early in the game. And then Wemby got hurt, and then it was a close game. In the fourth quarter, they didn't execute. If Wemby was there, I think we all know they probably would have won the game. But the fact that they played well with Wemby on the court was all about Scoot Henderson.
Shout out Scoot, man. Shout out Scoot.
31 points and 0 assists. Bucket.
You know what the game is about, and he understands that too.
And 1 rebound. Don't do anything but shoot the ball. That's what I like to see from Scoot Henderson.
And you know what? If you're shooting 65% from the field, if you're shooting 55% from 3, don't worry about anything else. You keep doing exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm rocking with it. It is also very key for the Blazers. Like, he is the most important guy, because I'm not the biggest Shaedon Sharpe fan.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of guard scoring, like Drew Holiday's not putting up 30. I would like to have somebody on this team be able to have some type of explosiveness from a scoring perspective. And if Scoot is going to give that to them, the combination of Scoot scoring and Denny being able to just do Denny hoops, that puts this series also in play. How long is Wemby going to be out? Because
we don't know.
The concussion protocol, he can't do anything for 48 hours, and then he's going to be reevaluated. And so if it's like a week, like we just treat this like the NFL. If it's a week, he's probably going to miss 3 games and then come back for like game 6.
Yeah,
that's
tough.
That is a lot of time. And now, Stephon Castle, what are you prepared to do? De'Aaron Fox, can you put the team on your back?
Stop there. That's the most important player in the series. De'Aaron Fox, you are paid like a star all year. I'll be the first one to give you grace that you're shooting guard for this team, essentially. They put the ball in Castle's hands because he's not the spacer, and they want to empower Castle reps throughout the 82 games, because him being this lob-throwing, defensive type of guy, like Drew Holiday essentially for this team, is the best case scenario for Stephon Castle. So De'Aaron Fox has taken the short end of the stick. He's played off ball. He's allowed the others to thrive numbers-wise because he already got paid. He doesn't care. It's the best for the team, right? This is why they pay you. In games where Wemby's gone, they need you to turn back the clock and be 2023 De'Aaron Fox. Didn't do that at the end of this game. Yeah. Did not execute well. Kind of got locked up. Now, again, there's Tumani Kamara was breathing down his fucking neck, so I get it. It's a tough matchup. But if it's 3 games, De'Aaron Fox has to go back to the first option hoops and be able to give you 20 and 10.
You should be able to. That's the thing.
Yeah, I have faith in he can too, but the pressure's on you now to do that.
Yeah.
The big man group isn't great. Luke Cornett, solid, very good big man. You're going to have to really get out the mud there. It's not like you have the gravity of a great type of guy like Wemby. So De'Aaron Fox will be tasked with a lot of creation.
The bracket that we made was so accurate because De'Aaron Fox made it to the Final Four in terms of players with most pressure.
Oh, yes.
And now he's up there. And
who else is on there?
Who?
Paolo, Brunson, and who's the 4th person? Do you remember?
I think we had Cat up there.
Can't remember. But it makes sense. All those guys you're starting to see in the first round.
Yeah. And we talked about this year in this playoff run being a job interview for De'Aaron Fox because you have your 2 replacements literally in the building. You are now in the field, right? We've done that everything. You're in the building for the on-site interview. You have to show up. You have to secure the bag because if De'Aaron Fox he's had 17 points in both of these games. I'm gonna need 24. Yeah. I'm gonna need 25.
And look what we got in 18 games of that Wemby. He averaged a cool 24.6 and 6 assists.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what I need. That's what you got.
That's what I need.
And again, this is a tough matchup though. Like the Trailblazers, shout out to them. Like with Wemby in the fold, they don't have the offensive talent to have a chance against the Spurs, right? But without Wemby, they have Tumani Kamara, they have Drew Holiday, they have Matisse Thybulle, they have perimeter defenders to make life hell for these guards. What is Stephon Castle going to be like without the Wemby gravity? We'll see. And it's a tough matchup for that these games are not a walkover at all. I think the Spurs, they walked over a lot of teams without Wemby. They're still a great team. With the way the Blazers are set up specifically to defend guards, you're not going to walk over them.
Yeah.
They needed to go up 2-0. It just puts them in such a bad position without Wemby to now have 3 games without him.
Yeah.
And they might be down 3-2 by the time Wemby comes back.
They might get eliminated by the time Wemby comes back.
Yeah.
I don't think they will, but like that's a situation
it's on
you're
the
in
table.
now. Yeah. And we don't know yet what the Wemby timeline is going to be like. By the time you guys hear this, when this comes out in like 3 hours, it might already be announced. So you guys might know that Wemby's only going to miss a game. Maybe he doesn't miss any time. Maybe it was a light concussion. We don't know. But that's in the
I
cards
don't
right
know.
now.
He was knocked out.
Yeah, but it was a knockout
was
in the
out.
same way like a boxer gets blacked out for a second. He was out for a second, then back up because it hit him in the chin. Boxers keep fighting. I don't know.
He's not a boxer. Those guys are
You're not
trained
built
to
for
take
this,
it.
man.
I'm just saying, I don't know if the chin to out connection is the same as like, oh, you got 2-wood and like you're gonna miss some time, you know?
Well, clearly he ain't get to it. Clearly, like
My bad.
we can see
Olave,
that.
whatever.
But
I don't
like-
know if getting hit right here with the force of a 1,000-pound truck is the same as getting quickly lit because your chin, that connection there, you know?
He hit the floor.
Hard, I know. Yeah.
So, and he had tried to get back up, and then his body like went limp a little bit.
Yeah, then he walked
So-
off the court though. So.
Yeah, he ran out. He probably fell over in the back. Yeah,
He was locked in like someone shit their pants. They're come on.
yeah. He speed ran out. Yeah, we'll see what the concussion is like. But 3 games without Wemby. I hope that De'Aaron Fox can put the team on his back, because it would be such a shame to see this version of the Spurs, with everything that they've accomplished this year, go out in the first round to the Blazers
Yeah.
because Wemby got a concussion. I would hate to see it.
I would hate to see the Blazers in the next round, personally.
Me too.
Just be not even like to slander them. You know, you've done a good job getting where you are. Shout out Thiago Splitter. Shout out everybody involved. I need to see Denver Nuggets for Spurs basketball in the second round. I don't have room for cute stories in the second round. I need to see the heavy hitters.
I'm gonna try to see Denny go downhill. Denny, they've been saying.
Oh, hold on.
They've been saying nonstop.
Against Jokic rim protection, Daniel Denny might be a hilarious force. He might be a
He's
demon.
averaging 40.
He might be a demon, actually. That's like the one caveat that might be kind of fun. That's the one thing.
Jokic got to go through Gobert and then Cling in next round.
Hold on. They might have
Hold
something for the Nuggets.
on, hold
They might have something
on.
for the Nuggets. Hold on. Jumani Kamara locking up Jamal Murray.
Scoot Henderson can shoot now.
They might have something for the Nuggets. This might be the perfect matchup.
Wemby. Nah, let me chill.
Wouldn't that be crazy? Blazers Western Conference Finals, right? Blazers Thunder Western Conference Finals.
And this is how we guarantee the Oklahoma City Thunder go back to back. Imagine the Thunder see the fucking Suns, the Lakers with no Luka, and then the Trailblazers, and then the Pistons.
Where do y'all stand with Scoot?
I don't even. He's so hurt all the time. I don't know where to stand with Scoot. I have no clue.
Like I don't.
I've
like,
definitely been on the stance of like, you a bust already, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, he has been. So like that's like undeniable. But yeah, we've seen stretches where the scoring comes around a little bit. I think his shooting form looks really good. I was like noticing that in the game. I was like, this man is technically sound.
Yeah.
I think in this game, obviously he just shot really well. We don't know what's sustainable, but there's like proof of concept there for a guy that may not be the high end star we wanted in terms of like the next athletic point guard demon. Doesn't seem to have the handle to be that type of player, but he can be this like off guard that is quick in short space, can shoot the ball, and have that dynamic complementary skill set there. And if he can defend a little bit, be a secondary passer, like that's a pretty good player.
The reason why I asked is I'm just thinking of like who has been like widely considered a bust that turned it around and just like met the expectations
Wiggins.
pre-draft.
Met pre-draft expectations. Well, I feel like that's
off the
that's
table.
hard because
Yeah, well,
to be
yeah.
good enough to where people call you a bust, your expectations normally are super, super high.
I think the better framing there is which other guards or players are busts in terms of being stars, but then become good role players. Because that would be the path to me for Scoot. I still don't see the on-ball creation being like he's back to pre-draft, like the wording you said.
Yeah.
But being able to harness the skills that we thought would be star skills into being a good role player, that's super possible.
But to the first scenario, that's never been done though, right?
A bust that becomes a star?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it has in the course of history. Let me see.
But
That'd be crazy.
But like, yeah, I'm talking more just like on a Wiggins arc type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're saying if Scoot were to become like an all-star and a player who is, well, I think not enough time has passed and he was so injured that if he got really good next year and made a leap, I think the answer would more be he just needed time to figure it out and the injuries fucked up his first couple of years.
Yeah.
So maybe if he was like in year 4, I'd be with you. But otherwise, I don't know. Let's see. I'm looking through the course of history. Who else was ass and we gave up on them, then they became a star at number 1? Because that happened in other picks, I think. But number 1, I don't see that ever.
Yeah, number 1 or number 2.
Scoot, you can make history. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any complete bust at number 1 that became something. Because Ant was good in his rookie year.
It's very very hard.
Yeah.
Cade was on disappointment timing. It wasn't never
It wasn't.
a bust.
Yeah, never bust.
But
though.
there was a phase at like year 2 and 3. Maybe remember he missed a whole year with the injury, played 12 games, and wasn't shooting super well after that. There was a point where it was like, damn, I don't know if top 10 players in the cards. Maybe he'll be a good all-star, but like I thought Cade was going to come in and be one of the best players in the world. There was a little year and a half where the team really fucking sucked and it was a little worrisome.
Yeah.
And now he's back to being like one of the best in the world. So that's kind of that. But that's not even. He certainly wasn't a bust.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's definitely like number 2, 3 picks that are like, oh, I thought this guy sucked and now he's good.
Shout out Scoot, man. Keep it up.
Shout out Scoot. And shout out the most important players in every series. Wemby is the most important player of the Spurs, obviously.
Yeah.
Actually, no, never mind. I've already said Fox. That's every playoff series.
Yes, it is.
B-Souls, what are we talking about today for our producer corner?
Producer corner. I'm hungry.
Okay.
It's food related.
Of course, as always.
Can you please play your intro music
Oh shit.
to
my-
producer
I
corner?
remind you every week. It's the problem.
Maybach music.
Producer corner.
I need more energy after it too. All that producer corner.
Yeah, I need you to work on the drops for it.
Yeah. You know what it is? I want to make an original sound. That's why I'm not playing it.
Then get in the lab.
Yeah, no, get the fuck. Open Fruity Loops.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I got my homework for this weekend. All right. We're blind ranking fast food chains.
Okay.
Okay.
How many we got?
7.
7. Okay. 7 blind ranking.
Yes. All right. Number 1, McDonald's.
2. I feel like it's
You putting
not-
it high?
I think McDonald's the bar is
It's a legacy pick.
yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Y'all haven't had McDonald's lately, man.
No, I
It's back?
love a McCrispy.
You had the big arch?
No. But I'm a big McDonald's
Have you
guy,
had the big
man.
arch?
I haven't had it yet.
Sounded like you had it.
I haven't.
Okay.
I
You
haven't.
just assumed he had it.
I asked him. I didn't know. It was a question.
What do you think of me?
Just putting him in a corner for no reason.
But yeah, I'm going 2 or 3 on McDonald's. I feel like it's very hard to.
I think we have to go like 4 or 5. Like 5. I feel like he's gonna do 4 elite fast food restaurants that you'd pick a million times over McDonald's.
You don't think McDonald's is elite? That's the real question. Yes.
Bro, fuck
Never
no.
fails. Never
Yes,
fails.
it does. Never.
When does McDonald's fail you?
Yeah, when does McDonald's failed you?
Y'all are insane right now.
I
No,
ain't gonna lie, I am so high
I
on
just asked the
McDonald's.
question on when it failed you.
So are you including like the premium fast food places like a Wingstop, like a Chipotle, like the good ones, or is it all like drive through?
Man, Chipotle is not making my top 3. I'll tell you that right now.
It's
Chipotle
yeah.
is falling off.
Those are
Over McDonald's?
Yes, Chipotle has fallen off.
Yeah, of course. But like over McDonald's, it's not a high bar we're clearing here.
Have you had a quarter pounder with cheese lately?
No.
See, that's the problem. Have you had their fries lately?
Yes. Well, kind of. I don't go. I mean, I go like once a year, twice a year. But when I go, I get chicken.
Small sample size.
I
Are
get
you
the
a-
McCrispy.
Have you ever had a filet of fish? I've never had it.
Yes,
Is it good?
it's solid.
Okay.
All right, so where I would put it like 5, but I'm clearly outvoted. What y'all want to do? Actually, you know the list. So what do you want to do?
Yeah.
We'll go 4.
Okay, 4, right in the middle. Meet in the
4.
middle.
Okay. All right. Next, Chick-fil-A.
2.
So is there premium stuff or is it fast food?
We don't know. That's the list.
Yeah,
Okay,
we don't.
okay.
We don't know.
Chick-fil-A is elite. It's like
I
that.
could put Ruth's Chris on here. No, I couldn't.
You know what's crazy? Chick-fil-A's kind of falling off a little bit. A lot of people are talking about the chicken quality is not the same. And when I get the sandwich, specifically the sandwich, it feels very like gristly to me now, where it feels a little less flavorful, a little more fatty, that doesn't quite hit the same as it did like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I've been more of a strips guy lately, man.
I get the nuggets every time now. Like the sandwich
Yeah.
does not hit for me the same. It feels very like the same way you sometimes eat Popeyes, you feel very heavy and gross. I've been feeling that from Chick-fil-A lately.
You're just aging.
And TikTok's talking about it too. Everyone on TikTok is like, the meat quality's not the same. They're using different antibiotics.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just like mass psychosis, but I definitely don't like it the same.
So as y'all know, I'm a very big stand for Chick-fil-A breakfast. I'll be on that.
Yeah. Every day you bring a Chick-fil-A breakfast.
Yes.
Multiple times.
Didn't even know they had a breakfast menu till I met you.
Really?
Oh, in college? So a lot of college campuses have Chick-fil-A's built in. Ours had 2. I was eating chicken biscuits before class all the time in college.
Damn,
It was a thing. So I think
she was crazy.
I think between Chick-fil-A's breakfast and I get the deluxe sandwiches. So I haven't felt the same like drop off in quality, but I feel like there's a lot of different things that you can get on the menu. Chick-fil-A is very high for
Does
me.
a deluxe sandwich have cheese on it?
Mhm.
I find the idea of a chicken sandwich with cheese to be disgusting.
Why?
It just feels strange to me. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's good if you like cheese and you like chicken. Like, it's probably not crazy, but the idea of me putting a slab of cheese on my chicken,
It doesn't work. It's not that versatile.
no.
That's what we were talking about last week with the burger versus the chicken sandwich.
Well, first of all, you like it.
you put some condiments on it. It's not the same for everybody.
Well, that doesn't make sense when you're saying you like the condiments. So
No, but that's what I'm saying for you.
yeah,
I was trying to tell you the
You
condiments.
can't put
that-
cheese. You can't put egg.
I think you could put
Versatility.
egg. I don't know. That makes a little more sense.
Not
to me.
on the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
I don't think that'd be nuts. I think you'd like that a lot if you tried it.
With that specifically,
First of all, I don't like eggs, so I'm
Yeah.
just talking. But the idea of egg on a Chick-fil-A sandwich sounds to me in my head like it would go together.
we might have to try that just to see.
I'm certain you'd like it.
I don't know.
I love
I'm
fried
actually,
eggs.
I'm actually very, very curious. I'm not saying I would dislike it. I'm unsure about my feelings there.
Yeah. Okay. Chick-fil-A too.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Raising Cane's.
I fucking love Cane's.
You want to talk about people who are falling off?
The tenders are real small now. That's kind of hilarious that they just give you mini tenders now.
And I take that as personal disrespect.
Yeah.
So I'm not putting it in the top 4.
I
At this
personally, I
moment.
love Cane's. I don't go a lot.
It's
Trying to-
insanely polarizing.
It is very polarizing. I get it. It doesn't not seasoned. The thing is, with a lot of fast food, especially chicken, I'm always gonna add my own seasoning myself. Like, I'm always gonna add spicy seasoning to my chicken. Like, I'm gonna add sloppy mama seasoning. So when you do that with Cane's, it's fucking incredible.
You do that with Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, I don't feel the need to,
Okay.
but a lot of chicken I do.
Okay.
But yeah, Chick-fil-A, I don't feel the need. It's so flavorful. But when you add your own seasoning, like same thing with In-N-Out fries, you add your own salt and pepper, top tier. But people don't do that, obviously, so they take it at face value, which I understand.
Mhm.
But the ceiling of Cane's to me is incredible.
Okay.
with outside influence, which is why I think
But I can't remove that. That's just what I do. Like,
if you're trying to base it on the fact that like I'm paying for this meal and then I have to also alter it to get it to a certain standard, I feel like taking it at face value should be something that
to me, gauging fries without seasoning is like gauging fries without ketchup. Like, I'm gonna use ketchup, so I'm not gonna act like I gotta judge it with some purist lens. I'm gonna add my own seasoning too.
Not with McDonald's fries. I don't need ketchup.
yeah, there's certain fries that you don't need condiments on. I think the fact that the small tenders really piss me off, and I think the fact that they are playing in our face with that, there's already a baseline foolishness of we're gonna give you unseasoned chicken and unseasoned fries. We can get away with that. The sauce is really good. I used to like it a lot. We used to be there. However, you're getting away with a lot now, and I don't think that they're top 4.
I think if we ate McDonald's for lunch and Cane's for dinner, there's no way you'd like lunch more than dinner.
Cap.
I disagree.
Okay.
I'm
Then
so
I
high on
disagree.
McDonald's.
Also,
I'm
y'all
a
love
McDonald's glazed.
This guy loves McDonald's. 5 it is.
Hey, they sent me some arch cards. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he's-
We can talk. They really did. I'm not being paid to say this, but they really did.
I would love to get paid to say I like McDonald's. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I think 5 is fine then for Cane's. Or you want to go 6 because you hate it? I'd go 3 personally, but I
oh
know you
no,
don't.
it's not.
I know. So 4, 5 or 6, you decide.
We'll go 5.
All right. Next, Popeyes.
Damn, we should have went 6 because Popeyes clears.
3,
Yeah,
easy 3.
listen, it might be 1. Popeyes might be 1.
I'm leaving space in my heart and this list for Wingstop.
Okay.
Wingstop also another one that's now it's now hit or miss a little bit. And some of the newer flavors that they've come out with, they're getting a little bit too ambitious.
Have you tried the orange one they just did?
I haven't tried
Citrus
that one.
mojo.
I haven't
Good.
tried it.
It's kind of
I saw-
tastes like lemon pepper, but
I
it's good.
I saw D Mills's food review on it.
Did he like it?
No, he wasn't a fan of it.
It basically just tastes like lemon pepper. Honestly, it's just another citrusy peppery thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's good. I don't think Wingstop was falling off at all.
Whatever.
No, what it is. It
Whatever
depends which
D
one you go
Mills
to.
says is law. So I'm
Fair.
so it. I can't. do
Oh,
that.
Popeyes right now is the question. 3.
Popeyes is 1. I forgot who said it. I have to ask Nikhil, but there's a
I gotta ask D Mills. What do you think about Popeyes?
there's a chef that was making the argument that because of the consistency of Popeyes and because of how like just already seasoned it is, in a majority of the cities in America, Popeyes might just be hands down the best fried chicken in the city for like
That's fair.
regardless of restaurant.
Yeah,
It might be 1.
and that's fair. And Wingstop, another thing, is inconsistent because it really depends which teenagers are frying it. Like it really with a more complex food like fried chicken with like a wing, it really depends on the Wingstop you go to. Wingstops that are good and high quality are still excellent. If you go to a Wingstop in a not so great neighborhood, it can be a little soggy and shitty.
You are so right. The first time I had Wingstop, mind you, this is like, I've heard so much about Wingstop. Let's try it. It was in New Jersey, like 20 minutes out of Madison Square. That shit was ass.
Yeah.
Now, it was like a late night DoorDash situation. It was about to close. So, maybe it wasn't the optimal, stuff for a first impression, but that shit was ass.
Yeah,
Didn't
depends.
try it till I came out here.
Yep.
Out here, though,
So the Wingstop by my apartment is excellent. I've never complained.
pristine.
The Wingstop at
pristine.
UT in Austin, excellent. The one on what's that street called?
In Riverside?
No, the one on the campus.
Oh, on Guad?
Yeah, the one on Quad, excellent. The Riverside one was fucking garbage.
Mm.
I got 2 Chick-fil-A's and a Wingstop?
Yes.
Well, they were in
Damn.
different parts of the city.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, we're talking about because we 2 Chick-fil-A's on campus and then Quad has a Wingstop.
Oh, yeah,
There's a lot
yeah.
more. The food at UT would blow your mind because there's like a little neighborhood called West Campus that has a lot of food.
They got McDonald's?
No,
They
so
did before we went there, but they closed it down before we got there.
The people who were before us, like UT like 20, because we're UT 21, so like UT like 18, 19.
Mhm.
The way that they talk about having a McDonald's on campus was they just like fiend over it.
That was the spot?
yeah, weirdly.
I would too.
All right, you know what? Popeye's at 3. Whatever. we'll just put it there.
All right, 5, Chipotle.
I'm putting Chipotle at the bottom of the list right now. I think Chipotle has fallen off. I think it got lapped. I think Kava took a step over Chipotle.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like 6.
I haven't tried Kava yet.
I think we leave space for a garbage like fucking Jack in the Box something at 7. So 6 it is.
Whoa.
Y'all love bullshit, man.
Yo,
oh my
man,
god.
Jack in the Box is
Jack in the Box is
Whoa,
bullshit.
I've never had Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is bullshit.
curly fries.
Bullshit. They were good when I was 10.
Nah,
Jack in the
man,
Box these days is
the
bullshit.
curly fries, they still hit.
Yeah.
Have you tried Arby's?
I have
The
not
curly
had
fries?
Arby's.
They be raving about the curly fries. There
I get the frozen Arby's curly fries sometimes at the grocery store.
frozen. Oh.
Yeah, like frozen fries.
Whoa. I thought you were saying they sold frozen
Like
fries
two-
at Arby's.
That is what I'm saying, but they sell them at grocery stores, but it's an Arby's brand.
Yeah, he thought you went to the store.
Yeah, no, I thought you went to the chain and they gave you frozen like that. That was on the menu. I'm like, all right. Word. Okay. Chipotle. Next up, Wingstop.
1.
Yeah, we'll go.
It's not a combo. Wingstop is elite.
All right, last one.
It's a combo. I think between the top 3, it's a combo. But Wingstop deserves that. It's tier 1.
Okay. Last one. Five Guys.
I actually don't love Five Guys, so I'm kind of okay with it being a 7. It's too much. I can't handle it.
I haven't been to Five Guys in 4 years. The last time I had Five Guys was in 2021. So it's not a spot that I
I eat Five
frequent.
Guys, and I'm like, what am I doing? I feel so gross.
Too much to handle.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's too much
the
meat.
first time it came out like in Massachusetts, I thought it was like some local shit. Then it just became like all over the place.
He said, I know this spot, this little hole in the wall.
Five Guys. they do it just how I like it.
Yeah, bro. I thought it was some prestige.
They step on the
shit.
burger just how I like it.
Yeah.
It's a little mom and pop shop down the road.
They put it in their fucking pocket and give it to me just how I like it.
He goes down the street, sees the billboards. Like, what?
They've come so far.
Mind you, they set up a Gillette Stadium, so in hindsight, what was I thinking? It definitely wasn't some local shit.
Yeah.
But
This family got motion. That's crazy.
It actually is my least favorite on this list. Like,
Yeah, I eat it.
it's like higher. It's probably better, higher quality than a lot of stuff. Like, it's better than McDonald's, I'm sure. But like, if right now we want to get lunch, I would rather go to McDonald's to get some chicken than Five Guys.
Sometimes the fries do be a little bit over seasoned though. In the times that I had it, I had the same feeling as you, where you could eat it and just be like, "Damn, this is a lot, man. Like
Is this my life?
Like this is gluttonous.
I need to care about myself a little more.
yeah, it's too much.
I need to go eat a smoothie right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna continue with McDonald's glaze. Double quarter pounder over at Five Guys burger.
You trying to get McDonald's after this?
I'm
me.
never gonna get a burger from McDonald's like the rest of my life.
Wow.
I'll get chicken for the rest of my life. I'll never get a burger from McDonald's.
When's the
You
last
are
time I had it?
missing out.
I
Also,
don't feel like I am.
just because we have to have this conversation a lot, and I have to put on for my people. Listen, I'm going to Burger King before I go to McDonald's.
Nah.
What
You can do that.
do you think D-Mills thinks about that conversation? I should FaceTime him right now. Ask him Burger King or McDonald's.
See who he said takes him.
I think they record. Do they record on Thursdays? Yeah, they have one of those. I don't know. So I don't know if I won't FaceTime him right now. He might
Yeah.
be working, but I need to know.
He just did a review of the Burger King because they're like revamping everything.
For the Whopper. Oh yeah, I tried it. It's the same.
Yeah, he said it was good. He said that the fries were solid because they was talking about changing the fry recipe back.
Did they already do that? I know they were talking about it. I don't think it rolled out yet, did it?
I'm not sure. He was talking. All I know is that in the video he was like, "Yeah, Burger King has some of the most like underrated fries," and then he had some and said that they were still hitting. And so I don't know if he liked the old ones or
I hate the old ones personally.
yeah they did have to step up. But hearing that they're on the way back up, I do like Burger King a little bit more.
They still got chicken fries.
Yeah. He's downplaying it. He fucking loves Burger King.
I do like Burger King.
He loves
The
it.
original chicken sandwich like that is very, very good.
All right.
You can tell it's a nice little Whopper.
Wendy's
With that being said, that was our
Frame's better.
16th food-related producer
Flamboyant?
corner.
Y'all know about that, man.
16th food-related producer corner in 18 shows with B-Souls. With that being said,
I'm so hungry.
let's go to TikTok time and talk about something other than burgers. Welcome to TikTok time. Today, per usual, we are going to begin with the draft. Today, we're doing a keep or sabotage draft. B-Souls is drafting in place of Mo, who cannot speak right now, so we're going to let him watch and enjoy himself on the sideline. Keep or sabotage. We have like 400 people in this spinner. We don't know who it's going to be. Could be anybody. Could be Hall of Famers. Could be absolute bums. Donovan will go first, then B-Souls, then me. You get a player. You decide if you want to keep him on your team at any position you want or hand him off to one of us.
Perfect. Spin that wheel.
Let's
Who
go.
do we got first? Let's go. Could be anybody.
Elgin Baylor.
Ooh. Big Elge.
Never the little one.
Absolutely never the little one.
However,
Big Elgin.
are we done?
Big EB.
Are we done with the 60s and 70s?
Super done.
Are you? That's the question.
But you could do worse than a Hall of Famer.
I'll take Elgin Baylor.
Okay.
I will take the score, put him at my 3.
There you go. Shout out the legend.
Salute.
B-Souls, who do you got?
Here we go. Come on. Give me someone good.
Oh, Stephon Castle.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. I'm going to take him at my 2.
Okay. And Loki might have been a big brain move to give him to Donovan because then he has no shooters at the shooting guard and small forward. That might have been the move.
Do I get to choose who I give it to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sabotage anybody you want.
All right. I'll still take him.
All right, my player, who we got? Spin me. Pause. I think.
I think.
Envy is
Miles Turner. Fuck. Okay, are we doing best version of these players?
Right now.
Welcome all Elgin Baylor right now. It's got to be best version, I think. Those old people. Do I want peak Miles Turner? That could be a good team building exercise if I get a slasher at
You
power
don't
forward.
like Miles Turner.
I don't, but it might be smart if I get the right other big man. But if I get sabotage, I'm screwed.
Take Miles Turner.
No, I want all stars. I'm giving Miles Turner to B-Souls.
Stephon Castle. 5 out spacing.
No juice.
With Stephon Castle?
Yeah, but Turner at your center. Go for it.
2 of my 5 already being role players.
Yep,
Oh,
exactly.
That's how you build out
I'm
a
picking
team.
up the game fast. Okay.
All right, spin me again. My turn the second time. Who I
These
got
are
now?
Different verbiage.
Starting to get
Kemba
spun.
Walker. I don't want to get B-Souls out of here.
Yo, stop, bro.
That's a shitty pick 3. You can have Kemba Walker.
Wait, I get Hornets Kemba though, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You can take them.
Yeah.
We can work with this. We can work with this.
I want Hall of Famers. You can have them.
All right.
It's on you
Your
now.
turn.
Fuck.
Jaren Jackson.
Isaac. Yeah, you can get Jaren Jackson.
Hey, good. That's what I wanted. It's a better Miles Turner. Thank you. Put him on my 4.
Copium.
4 rebounds a game.
Copium.
Go for it. I got an all-star. That's exactly what I wanted. I get Shaq next to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Donovan.
Spin me.
I can't believe you don't want Jaren. Mo Bamba.
Yo, stop, bro. Stop. Stop. Yo, stop. Yo, stop, bro. Stop. Stop. We not doing this.
Get him out of here.
We're trying to build rapport. Still a couple months into the job. This is how we become friends or enemies. Right here. Right here.
Dunk on his ass.
You were talking about getting Shaq. Take Mo Bamba.
Ah, come on.
Yeah.
Take Mo
Damn
Bamba.
it.
Yeah.
It would have been so funny to get him out of here.
We're getting rid of
For
that dream.
lifers. Yeah.
Damn it.
Getting rid of that dream.
All right.
Spin the wheel again. It's no wheel.
You could have murdered B-Souls. Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller. I'll take Reggie. at my shooting guard?
Okay, the unction.
If you played in 2000 or later, I don't want you on my team.
All right, Beetle, your turn again.
Come on.
Oh.
Give me Wembert.
If you would have gave him Bomba, he would have had to have Wemby at the 3.
Wait, let me switch.
Wemby could do that.
Turner at the 4.
He's just building the Spurs.
Damn it.
Yes.
With Kemba Walker. Fuck, he's building the Spurs.
Hold on. I'm kind of cooking.
And not until I get my hands on you. Spin it again.
Whoa.
Stop.
Giannis, give me Giannis at the power forward. Put Jaren at the 3.
You called him a small forward for years.
Yep, there you go. Jaren's in his rightful space.
All right.
Mo Bamba.
Come on. Give me someone terrible for B-Souls. Cam Johnson. I'm kind of... Him as a shooting guard is a little too big. That means I have nobody that can fight over a screen. But I could use the spacing.
Or you could just have the biggest lineup of all time.
I think with Mo Bamba, I need stars. But I'm also helping myself not
You have Giannis.
I'm not getting someone garbage. So, okay, I'll take Cam Johnson on my shooting guard. We'll be a huge team full of no rebounding 6'9" guys. I'm big and soft around Giannis.
You're the Bucks.
Yeah, there you go.
You're the Bucks.
All right, B-Soul, who you got?
All right. Come on, man.
And
Give
your team.
me LeBron.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
DFS.
You know-
Isaac, you can get him.
Point Giannis.
That's a Giannis's point guard.
Point
DFS
Giannis.
is power forward.
DFS is the 2.
Oh, my
Let's
God.
go.
I told you I'm big and soft around Giannis. Point Giannis with shooters. I got spacing.
Hey, yo.
Forced. Donovan, your
Big
turn.
and soft around Giannis is forced?
A little bit.
Meta World Peace. Oh, shit.
We're taking Ron Artest. We're taking Ron Artest. Put him at my 4. This is so lit.
Oh, shit.
I'm having a great time. Spin it again.
Oh, my God.
Give me Isaiah Thomas, man. Hey, go ahead.
Close enough.
Go ahead and take Patty Mills for me, B-Souls.
Damn it.
Go ahead and take Patty
Patty
Mills.
Mills. Kemba and Patty Mills, a scary sight.
I'm scoring 50 on your backcourt.
Listen, you know what they said about that Mavs defense in 24? We're going to funnel everything. We're going to funnel everything.
All right, so 2 players left. They both go Donovan. Just spin it.
All right.
Who does he get?
Who do I get? Please.
Andrew Wiggins.
You know what?
The youngest
Put
uncle in
Ron
town.
Artest at the 5 and put Wiggins at the 4.
And your point guard?
Who's my point guard? Give me another wing. Give me Bron.
Sean Marion.
There's nobody on this team that can dribble. Put Wiggins at the 1. Put Andrew Wiggins at the 1. Reggie Miller at the 2. Elgin Baylor at the 3. Sean Marion at the Ron Artest at the 4. Sean Marion at the 5. This is the least versatile lineup of all time.
B-Souls has
How did I end up building the best team? What the
You
fuck?
have 3 point guards and we have none. Who has the best team here? You get Wemby.
I have the most balance still.
I guess, yeah. You're not really balanced at all, but you have at least different sizes of players.
Yeah.
My team might win.
No.
In terms, your team is too small to hang with me. I'm like, that team's huge. Who's guarding Jaren? Like Wemby's gonna guard Giannis. Turn on Jaren. That's
Patty
fine.
Mills.
Wait, who's Johnson again?
If Jaren is just gonna stand out there and
Yeah.
shoot threes, Patty Mills got that.
Actually, no, my team, because I'm gonna have Cam Johnson and DFS attacking Kemba Walker and Mills. I don't want those guys attacking anybody.
Wouldn't be backline. We're good.
Ron Artest, Sean Marion backline. Brick wall.
That's actually like not bad to defend Wemby.
That's a brick wall. With Elgin scoring 30, Reggie running off screens,
These teams are horrible.
Absolutely.
Andrew Wiggins. Actually, Elgin, we're going to take Elgin into the future. You're going to be point forward, do it all, heliocentric basketball.
Yeah, if you would have gave Bamba to B-Souls, that means I would have got Patty Mills. That would have been hilarious.
No, I couldn't let you get a guard.
Patty Mills, Giannis 2-man game. I wonder. So if I would have gave you Cam Johnson, I would have got one of the last two players. Okay, so I would have either got Wiggins or Marion, which isn't even any better. All right.
I like my team.
Let us know who won.
There you go.
Let us know who came out victorious there. I don't know. Wow. Next thing we're going to do today, I'm going to show you guys some of the NBA duos that define today's league. We're going to put them into a tier list based on how good and how synergetic you think this duo is. I think we think about this on which duos would you want to build around? Who do you trust the most? Things like that. Mm-hmm. B-Soul, read me the tiers.
Golden marriage. This is nice. You should propose. Happy couple. Co-workers. You need a little therapy. And toxic relationship. Or
toxic situationship. Yeah. This is how we're gauging these NBA duos today. Who was up first?
Giannis and Miles Turner.
I think this basically means Giannis and the Bucks because Miles Turner is just a placeholder.
Okay, if we're doing because if it's Giannis and Miles Turner, coworkers, but Giannis and the Bucks, toxic situationship.
You know, I think Giannis and Miles Turner probably had like 3 conversations. Coworkers are probably pretty adequate.
Yeah.
They're probably just there together. They're two guys that happen to be hired and paid by the same person. Did they even know they're going to play together before it happened? Probably not.
No.
Do they care now? Probably not.
Their cubicles are 3 cubicles away from each other. They have lunch around the same time.
Yeah.
A couple head nods.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fine.
And they kind of make each other better. They kind of make sense, even though nothing comes of it. Mm-hmm. It's like you hire a middle manager. You expect to be good. Nothing comes of it. Coworkers.
Okay. Next up, we have Steph and Draymond.
Oh, goated marriage.
Goated marriage. Through thick and thin. They've had so many scandals, so many things that could tear a marriage apart. They stay together like this.
This is one of the strongest relationships in Steph Curry's life.
Yes.
This is one of the strongest relationships in Draymond Green's life.
It's probably the strongest relationship in Draymond Green's life.
It's a goated marriage.
It's goated. They complete each other.
I see it.
Till death do them part.
100%. Steve Kerr is gone from the Warriors. They are still here. Because true love lasts forever.
Wow.
Not wrong.
Beautiful. Would you look at that?
Thank you.
Who's next?
LaMelo and Khan.
I would say happy couple right now.
Yeah, I think happy couple. They think this is a duo you want to build around.
They're in the honeymoon stage right now.
They are.
Everything goes. Everything is just they're just
loving
fun.
everything.
Yeah, but it's too early to say you should propose because like a year ago we were questioning if LaMelo is going to be somebody that you can rely upon. Good year, do it again.
Yeah, and then like maybe we can start talking about moving in together and stuff like that. But propose that's a bit much.
Play 70 games again for me next year, then maybe I'll propose. Maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah,
but you got some trust issues to work through with LaMelo Ball still. Mm-hmm. You're in step 1 of the process of repairing it.
Yeah, age gap. No. Age gap kind of crazy. These are the combos, man. All right. Next up, we have Nah and Jalen Johnson.
Can I think about that one?
Yes.
It's okay.
Coworkers, right?
Coworkers. Yeah. Because I wouldn't say that they're like a happy couple. Nickeil Alexander-Walker just got promoted, and so they're on the same floor now. They work on the same team, and like he's known that Jalen Johnson, he's kind of been running sales for a little bit, but he's like, I've actually been doing pretty well. Now we're going band for band for Q1 sales. I think coworker is good.
Okay, yeah. It was a coworker that I think when he was hired, you didn't expect much of him. You're like, I don't know what his qualifications are, why he's here, but the boss really fucks with him, and he's surprising you. He's showing that he's like very, very capable at his job, and like I hope you're here next year. I hope you stay around.
Very good couple.
Yeah.
Very good couple.
They're on their way.
They're on their way.
All right, next we have Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
They've already proposed, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're more engaged. I don't know if they're a go-to marriage, but they're engaged. Like they have a ring. There's a ring on their finger.
I think they got to be in go-to marriage. I think this is a duo that stood through thick and thin. They dealt with the trials and tribulations. Jaylen Brown was ready to leave. He was ready to walk out and find a new one real quick, but he stayed. He was convinced to stay, and now they're happy for it. They support each other. They might win more rings. Go-to marriage.
And you know what? That's what gets a lot of people. The tribulations.
Yes.
Went through a cheating
Not to mention the
scandal already.
trials.
Went
Man,
through
are
a
they
cheating
rough.
scandal already. Wasn't them though.
It was them. Yeah.
And they dealt with that. They stood tall.
Stood tall. Came out better.
Came out better.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. My guy's up there, man.
Oh yeah, go to marriage.
And there's a little bit of cheating. They were talking about some Kevin Durant for Jaylen Brown. It was in the air, and Jaylen Brown didn't let a little bit of cheating stop him from staying in a happy marriage.
A little bit of cheating.
He stayed despite them flirting with Kevin Durant.
Yo, funny thing. Anytime Jason Tatum is on a podcast, they ask him about the pre-draft process. Every time, yo, I never wanted to go to Boston. I always wanted to go to Phoenix. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
And they stood tall.
Stood tall. Next, Caden Duran.
I think,
This is nice.
you might want to propose.
Yeah.
This might be second tier. I think you're kind of ready to build around this. This is a duo that give them a little bit more shooting as the years go on. But this year we saw Jalen Duran make the All-Star leap. I think you're ready to build around this for the long term.
It's about to be them for the long haul. They're thinking about, like you said, giving Jalen Duran the max contract as well. You know that the building block, the foundation of what we're doing is between Cade and Jalen Duran. Yeah. They should propose.
Coming to the season, we were like, is Cade ever going to get a co-star? Are they going to find a way to do that? Jalen Duran is your rock.
Is love blind?
Look at that. You were going all over the place. What you needed was right there in front of you.
The whole time. All you needed was
Who would have known?
All you needed was look at the girl and tell her, take her glasses off, fix your hair back. Oh, wow, she's beautiful. The girl at the locker next door.
So many lessons from basketball.
It's a beautiful sport.
It's a beautiful sport. It's really a microcosm of
How
life.
can you not be romantic about basketball?
Next up, Darius Garland and Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, coworkers.
They're definitely coworkers.
Anybody that is duoed with Kawhi Leonard as a Clipper, coworkers.
Darius Garland's like, yo, there's like a happy hour going on at the bar down the street. Like, you trying to pull up? And Kawhi's like, we'll see.
And he's like, no.
No.
He just says no. He has never once entertained being anything more than coworkers than anybody. He had a good moment, or maybe him and Kyle Lowry could have had a little moment going on. Maybe they could have got engaged one day. Nope, coworkers.
Kawhi says into every job, this is just a job. I'm getting paid. I'm just here for money, for my lifestyle. You guys are not my friends. Because the moment something goes wrong, you're going to HR. I'm not doing that.
Whew.
I'm out of here. I'm going to come in, I'm going to do my job, and that's it.
LaMarcus
And he
Aldridge,
does that.
LaMarcus Aldridge, coworkers. Kyle Lowry, coworkers. Paul George, coworkers. James Harden, coworkers. Darius Garland, coworkers. Never changed.
Mm-hmm.
You are just the next one.
Tough. And you know what? There will be another. That's the
There
sad
will be
reality.
another.
There might be a couple more.
There will be another. Next up, Paolo and Franz.
You need a little therapy.
Yeah.
You need a little therapy.
It's a little rocky.
You're standing tall. You're trying to be like Jalen and Tatum. You're trying to stand through those trials and tribulations and wait until the best version of yourselves come together and get better for being shipped through that fire. Fire's whooping your ass right now.
And everybody knows the best versions of you guys. You need to do a little bit of work on yourself individually in order to get there.
And you're at your best when you're apart. That's the hard part. You go on a vacation, your friends see the light in your eye a little more. You start getting triple doubles. And we're like, maybe you don't need that guy.
We potted today.
Maybe you don't need that guy.
Yeah.
You need a little therapy. You need to figure out how to take your two worlds, turn them into one.
Maybe Franz does need to move to the West Coast. I don't know.
Step into his world sometimes, right? What does he like to do?
Swing Franz though, Rock. You ever thought about that?
Yeah. Oh, he likes hiking? Go on a hike with him sometimes. It might be nice.
He likes high pick and roll. Stop hogging the post touches.
You might never know what happens if y'all run a Spain pick and roll together. You don't know.
But it's not over. It's not quite toxic. They try. They like each other. Just need a little therapy to figure it out.
Okay. All right. Next, Jalen Brunson and Kat.
Ooh, you need a little therapy to figure it out.
Yeah.
The thing is, we know for a fact you guys don't bring the best out of each other. You probably never will. You never have. But we're sticking through it regardless because we need to, because we paid you guys. The kids are in the house already. We're not going to break up a household. But low-key a toxic situationship.
Is it a toxic situationship? Maybe, because you know what? Because at the end of the day, even whenever you see the highs, right? And some of the best moments of it, it's good. I feel like I could be here for the long haul. But then at the end of the day, you just know it can never work between the two of us.
We're incompatible fundamentally. We'll never reach that peak. We'll never get married. We're just here.
Yeah.
Toxic situationship.
We can have a good time, great time even.
But not a long time. I guarantee it.
But I can't marry you.
It's fire though. But
Yeah.
But it's really not though. That's the thing. Like I'm
no, when it's going, it's fire.
Yeah. I don't know.
Making it splash. All right, next. Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey.
What's your problem?
Happy couple. Happy couple. I think these guys mesh. They're
Why
they're-
talk about why you like this? Why you like this?
happy couple. They enjoy each other's company. They've been together through different roles. And Tyrese Maxey has stood by Joel's side as he struggles in life, in his career. Perfect couple.
And they've been through different seasons together. Embiid has supported Maxey when he was coming up. Now they're in a different season of their lives, and Maxey is supporting Embiid. They're there for each other at all times, and they make sure that each one of them gets the support that they
Yeah.
need.
Do they have an awkward age gap? Yes, but they make it work and they're happy about it. Are their timelines aligned? No, not really, but we make it work and we're happy about it.
I feel like at some point Maxey's gonna be like, I want to be on my own though.
I doubt it, honestly.
Like you holding me back.
I think he loves Joel Embiid. I think everybody at teammates with Joel Embiid loves him and was like, I'm going to stand by.
Okay, I see it. James Harden and Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh.
Another age gap.
they just got
They're coworkers, but they're going to be a happy couple. I
they
think.
just got put together though.
So coworkers for now, just for time. We need time to build that chemistry. We'll get to happy couple. Maybe we'll propose one day. But we're just getting to know each other still. Happy couple, just coworkers.
Okay. Next, Bam and Tyler Hero.
Oh, you need a little therapy. Actually, toxic situationship. Blow this bitch up.
Cut
it.
you will never work. You are still holding on to the memories from the bubble from 2020 when you're making Eastern Conference Finals.
Not
run.
even. Tyler Hero's the rebound. Bam's real partner in crime.
Mm-hmm.
She left him. He went to Golden State. She moved to the West Coast. And you're left with the guy that was just around. You just happened to see you'll do? Nah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Rebound.
You cannot
Settling for someone?
Settling hard. Toxic.
settling with the
Ooh.
rebound.
Tough. Tough.
That's not who you want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
It'll do though, I guess.
But it really won't. You think it will? It won't do.
It won't. Never will. Now I got to score 83.
Fuck.
And you scored 83 when they weren't around.
Ooh.
At your best when they're not around.
You're not even a score 83 type of guy.
We in Miami turning up another night. Come on, man. Come on. I'm on fire today. All right, Luka and Austin Reeves.
Happy couple. Maybe you should propose. Austin Reeves is coming up for free agency. Maybe you should say this is my duo for a long time. We're gonna pay Austin Reeves and max money, find a way to get defenders around them. This is your bedrock.
They clearly like each other, and they clearly love each other.
You should propose.
Yeah,
You're not goated. You probably never will be, but you should propose and be happy with your arrangement.
because like I've seen you in other relationships. I haven't seen the glimmer
Yeah.
that you've had with this person.
They bring out
I've-
the best of each other.
I've never ever seen him smile like this before.
No.
He normally is not like this, but for you, it's because
Put him in tier 2. What are you doing?
He knows that you're special. Yeah, you should
Okay.
propose.
All right. Next up, Dylan Brooks and Devin Booker.
Oh man. Coworkers or a happy couple? I think they fuck with each other. It's an arrangement that won't go anywhere, but they're happy not going anywhere together.
It's definitely coworkers because you're only gonna get this combination of personalities. Like you're really not gonna meet this mesh just out in the open.
Okay.
This is a workplace relationship where you just find like you find one of the weird combos.
You know what this is? We don't have a tier for this. This is like an arranged marriage that you happen to be like, kind of like this guy. You didn't want this guy. You wanted Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
And your mom was like, you're going to marry Dylan Brooks. And you're kind of enjoying it, but it's begrudgingly because it wasn't your choice.
Man, this is tier 1 potting. Bill Simmons, we're coming after you.
We'll go coworkers for right now.
All right. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic.
Goated marriage.
Goated.
Through and through.
Absolutely.
Since day one, love at first sight.
Absolutely.
They've gone through trials and tribulations. They've held each other down at different points. They got a ring together. It's a go-to marriage.
Okay. Next.
You brought a ring to Denver, Colorado. You're goated.
Absolutely. SGA and Chet.
Goated marriage. Again, love at first sight. You were put together and immediately clicked like that and have nothing but success.
He was the missing piece. He completed him.
Yeah. The ring was your proposal and it's going swell since.
How does J-Dub feel about this relationship though?
I'm a little jealous, potentially.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes being a third fiddle to a lot of success, it's a good open relationship.
I was about to say the same thing.
We should have had an open relationship tier.
It's a good polycule.
Everybody's friends. Everybody's
It's like a
cool with
ruined
it.
jewel situation.
Nobody's upset about the situation they have going on right now.
Okay.
We got a little SGA Lou Will situation. Both girls like it. They're both happy.
As long as everybody is in the fold with what the situation is.
Who are we to judge?
That's what I'm saying. They're all consenting adults. They can do it. They can do what they want with their lives.
All right. Ant and Rudy Gobert.
Oh, I think they're a happy couple, low key. But they deal with some frustrations at times. Ant be getting mad at Rudy Gobert sometimes. But does that stop them from being a happy couple? Just a little bit of rage goes on.
Ant defends Rudy Gobert.
Exactly. Ant will butt heads, but you can't butt heads with Rudy. Ant can get mad at Rudy, but you can't. And that's a good couple.
That's very loyal. Yeah.
Very loyal.
Very loyal.
Honestly?
That's a good sign in a relationship.
They should propose. Am I tripping?
The age gap difference, I don't think we're ready to propose. We're going to enjoy it while we have it. But long term, I think we need to look somewhere else for Ant. He knows his one is somewhere out there and probably in the draft right now.
How does Randall feel about this?
We don't give a fuck how Randall feels about this.
Yeah, this one's not open.
Not at all.
Randall thinks it is. Wait, let me in. All right, next. Denny and Donovan Clingan.
Coworkers, move on.
I don't care about them.
Who even is this? Is this Ingram and...
Yes, Ingram and Barnes.
Oh, Ingram and Barnes. Okay.
You need a little therapy. I'm not gonna lie.
I placed it in the right spot.
We need some work on this couple to make it work. We need to round out the rough edges for us to see the vision with this couple. None of their friends are happy right now.
It might be toxic situationship just because you're trying to make people into something that they're not. You know?
But see, the problem is they're a product of their environment. They're not in a supportive friend group right now that's really nurturing them to be the right way. We got a lot of pointing fingers, a lot of you should be mad at him for this, you should be mad at her for that. They don't have a supportive environment, but if they did, I think they could thrive.
But right now, like, it's not their fault that they're in the environment, but people are just products of the environment.
Fair. Who are we? But
And so
materialists.
And so if that's what's going on around them, I do think right now it might be a toxic situationship because other people are going to start saying, oh, you should be mad at him for this, for that. They're going to start to internalize that and then turn on themselves. They're getting broken up from the outside. So I would say toxic situation.
I agree. Us as individuals in society are only products of our material conditions and the product of the environment we live in. So we are putting the Raptors duo in toxic situationship from a very Marxist frame point.
Type shit.
All right. they're also down 0-2 and they're not even successful. So yes, toxic situationship.
Next, De'Aaron Fox and Wemby.
Ooh, coworkers. And you know what? No?
I would say
This is the crazy poly relationship.
I would say you need a little therapy.
It's going well right now, though. Therapy. So I think therapy might be on the horizon. Right now, it's honeymoon phase, but
You
pretty
think
soon
still honeymoon phase?
It's honeymoon phase, but pretty soon their warts might start to annoy each other. They might be at each other's neck. So us as friends of this couple can see the cracks start to come, and we know therapy's on the way. But right now, they're still pretty happy.
See, and that's why I just think they need to be a little bit proactive with their situation.
But that's on us. We're the friends that see that, and we know that. But you got to let them come to that conclusion on their own.
You're
Wemby's
right.
dating
I
a
can't
cougar.
I can't meddle, but I see Wemby with the wandering eyes. You got a nickname with somebody else? Area 51. How am I supposed to feel about that? We traded for you. It was supposed to be us two. And now it's Area 51. Now it's French Vanilla. Now this other young Dylan Harper is supposed to come in and take my spot. How do you think that makes me feel?
I know. You know what? No,
I thought I was the franchise player.
Nope. No, it isn't. They're a happy couple right now, actually. There's no issues. They're thriving, 60-win team, happy couple, actually. But we know, and he knows, and he knows therapy's on the rise. But for now, happy couple, actually.
Wemby's dating a cougar. He'll get over it.
Yeah. Put him in happy couple.
Okay. Next, or last, Sengun and KD.
Toxic situationship. This is one where they both know. It's not even that toxic.
It's not even a situationship.
They just hate each other. They're just ready to break up. They're only in it now because they're on like a group trip together right now and they have to wait until they get back home.
Yeah.
They're in Miami or something with a group of 10 and they're fighting every night. Everyone knows as soon as they get home, they're never seeing each other again, but they got to see the trip through.
This is the thing. It was never fire.
Not once. Actually, there was a couple. The first time they met, first night, October, first month of the season, shit was thriving. It was great.
Exactly.
KD
Am I with Baby Jokic?
Sengun
What?
was pulling out moves he's never pulled out before for KD. He was acting different. He was acting different.
He was showing out.
Everybody was like, wow, you've never been on this before. Look at
You ain't
you.
never done this.
Then he stopped doing it. The spark went up. And now he's just laying there.
Yeah. He said, "Listen." but now we can. It's bad. It's bad enough that I know that you talk mess about this other person, but we can hear you guys arguing through the walls. You're being outlandish and being out loud with your hate and your vitriol. You're out here name calling, doing all this other stuff. That's not supposed to happen. But you're hanging on to that first night, to the first week. You're using this history to keep the situationship going. It's not supposed to be like that. It is toxic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's all they do was in the league.
Wow. What a podcast. What a podcast. I'm proud of us.
Next thing we're going to do today. Last week, we made the 7 levels of NBA point guards. So we started at level 1 being one of the worst point guards in the league, all the way up to level 7 to define the top ones. So through those levels, we kind of tell the story of the point guard position in the league right now. Let's do it again for the shooting guards.
Okay.
1 through 7. Who do you want to start?
Start at the top.
Okay. So obviously Anthony Edwards, best shooting guard in the league.
Yes.
Yes.
That's level 7. And I think we can go towards level 1 and put Cam Thomas on the opposite end.
Not in the league anymore, Cam Thomas?
Wasn't in the league this year, and I think that's level 1 to take it out of the league.
Is anyone worse than Cam Thomas? No.
No, I think, listen, if you get cut from the Bucks, you're kind of at the bottom. So we can go Cam Thomas at the bottom. Yeah, we can set the parameters. Cam Thomas to Anthony Edwards. How are we going to get there? Where are the levels? Personally, I think level 6 if we drop down. I think that D Mitch is closer in the tier with Ant. So I think that tier 6 should be Devin Booker.
Fair. Okay. Yeah, D Mitch is like right in between. You can quibble either way.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Booker is clearly a level below Ant.
Yes.
I think level 5, Austin Reeves. Is he like, if Devin Booker is like first option foundation player, Austin Reeves is like all-star level player?
Yeah.
That he's not going to be your foundation. He's not going to be your franchise. But you feel really good about him making all-star teams.
And if you're in a weird situation, Austin Reeves can be a bridge franchise player.
Yeah, he can give you 30 any given night.
Mm-hmm. So Ant, Booker, Austin Reeves.
Yes.
Then, so now we're on level 4.
We have 4, 3, and 2.
This is
Where did we say
go.
D Mitch was? Did we say anything about D?
He's somewhere in between, so maybe he's level 7 or 6, but we're not putting him on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now after Austin Reeves, I'm thinking about a very helpful, very competent 2 guard, somebody that could fit on a lot of teams.
Elite role player.
I'm thinking Desmond Bane here.
I'm thinking Con Knipple.
Con's
Are they
hard to
the same? Right now?
Maybe. Con Knipple is like an elite offensive player, but he's young and still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Maybe that is level 4.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
we know he's good.
He is figuring.
He's figuring some shit out, all right. Not in the playing tournament, but he'll figure it out next year. Maybe that is like right below All-Star. All-Star on the rise.
So are Con and Bane in the same tier, or we're just using Con?
Probably. Con and Bane probably are pretty similar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. So Con after
Look at that. 2 white boys on here on our list.
after Reeves.
What other position could do that?
Now we
Just the shooters.
True.
White power forwards, keep them.
So as we're going down this list, now we're starting to get into shooting guards that are very one-track minded.
Yes.
Are scoring first.
Flawed players that aren't elite. Level 3 and 2 left.
Level 3 is still somebody that can be
A starter.
Yeah, a starter, a good player, somebody that you do have to respect on the scouting report. I'm thinking of Zach LaVine here.
Zach LaVine's so hard to rank. Yeah.
It is, but he's just been in really like weird situations. But you know that Zach LaVine is talented enough to where he can start on so many teams. He can still give people buckets. I think he's right there.
You know who might also be a good example of like a baseline starter that's safe but won't move the needle? 2026 Klay Thompson? Has a little less variance than Zach. Maybe this tier is just guys.
That might be a tier below.
Is Hero in the Bane Con tier?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, this has to be a non-needle mover, I think. Just starting shooting guard that won't make you better, won't make you worse. LaVine has too much variance, I think.
All-star Norm Powell?
Norm Powell. Maybe a little
Powell's
worse.
a good
Maybe
name.
someone just very, very vanilla.
Sam Hauser?
I think he's probably a small forward.
Yeah.
But low-key, the Sam Hauser types.
Yeah. The
But
Klay
still-
Thompson's probably a good
But
one.
still a good player. Someone you still think is good. Mikal Bridges, is he a shooting guard?
Mikal Bridges, Max Strus.
Mikal Bridges is just there, but he's good and helpful, and you will never feel like you're worse for having him, but he just be there.
Traded 5 first-round picks for somebody just to be there?
For level 3, you did. And that's your cross to bear, not mine. Level 3 is Mikal Bridges.
Okay.
Who's between Mikal Bridges and Cam Thomas. So you're not a disaster, but you have some flaws. You're worse than just there.
We got to take a big step down, though.
Jalen Green?
Probably is Zach LaVine. Yeah.
I feel some type of Zach LaVine truther in me still. So Reed Shepard, 2026? Up and down, a little small, but can shoot.
One more year, you're about to be out. A couple more bad playoff runs, you're about to be out. You really do have to prove something to the league.
Yep.
Is Cam Johnson a forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam Johnson's like 6'9".
Oh, shit.
I wouldn't hate
Thought
the
it was
Reed
6'6".
Shepard pick.
Yeah, Reed Shepard has a lot of variance. Some nights he's too small to play. Some nights he's lighting it up.
Some nights he's the most confident man on the
Yeah.
planet.
And some nights Lou Dort's spinning on him, throwing layups up because buckets every time.
Okay.
Reed Shepard, level 2.
There you go.
Cool, Reed Shepard. Cam
3
Thomas,
white boys on our list. Look at that. Shooters.
Cam Thomas, Reed Shepard, Mikal Bridges, Conka Nipple, Austin Reeves, Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards.
I think we nailed it.
I think we did.
We did.
Look at us.
Good thinking. We did a good job thinking.
Great
this time?
thinking. Great
Look,
thinking.
and I love thinking well.
Nice.
It's beautiful.
Me too. It's refreshing.
Next thing we're going to do today, we are going to try to guess the NBA team by their 2026 stats. B-Souls has put together diagrams of 5 players in a starting lineup with stats just from this year. It could be points per game. It could be triple doubles. It could be steals. It could be anything you can think of. And we try to identify the team that he's showing us.
All right.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got first?
First.
Ooh.
Oh,
4 turnovers.
Talking about 16 techs. You are only doing that if you are leading the league in technical fouls. I'm thinking.
So I know who you're thinking.
Yeah,
You know how you
it-
confirm
it's-
that? You know how you confirm that?
What's
Look
up?
at that power forward. 7 assists per game for a power forward.
That's a lot.
Who has a hothead that can't stop yelling at people? Because 16 you get suspended for one.
Mm-hmm.
Who's missing games because they're getting in trouble? And who has a power forward that dime shit?
Tell me who. LeBron James?
Los
Lakers?
Angeles Lakers.
The Los Angeles Lakers?
Yep.
Is that Luka Doncic?
This is the Los Angeles Lakers.
Let's go. That was clearly.
I think I got the technicals wrong. But yeah, it is the.
You flipped the names. Yeah, 16 tech should be with Luca. Put that with Reeves.
All right. Yeah. All
Fucked
right.
it. We still got it. Through the mistake, we still know.
Good shit. Good shit, y'all. All right. Next.
Oh,
82 games. Played every game.
every game power forward. 11 charges. Jumps in front of shit. 13, 36 total points. I don't know what to do with that. Is that a lot for a single season? I don't even know.
Over how many games? Like, I don't know what that average is. Yeah,
I don't know. The 5 triple doubles. A shooting guard against a lot of triple doubles. There's not a. 5 is a good amount. That's probably top 5 in the league.
38. You got a shooter on the other side?
How many shooting guards?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
How many shooting guards are capable of getting 10 assists in a game? Not a lot, right?
5, maybe? 5 or 6?
So my first thought there is just Devin Booker. Did he hit 5 triple doubles, you think?
No, I actually don't think he
Okay.
got 5 this year.
I don't think Anthony Edwards is getting 10 assists. He averaged like fucking less than 4 this year.
What centers are putting their bodies on the line like that?
I don't know. This also might be a case where it says shooting guard, but it might actually be their point guard. It might be their best passer.
It could be that. 82 games played.
Is this the Pistons?
No, it is not.
Okay.
No, it
I
is
thought maybe Tobias played 82 games and he put Kate at shooting guard.
Yeah, it's not. So it's not going to be the Pistons. It's not going to be the Nuggets. I'm trying to think of, because 11 charges is a lot, and I would think that you're probably, if you're doing that at a center position, you're really sliding over, trying to make an impact as a help defender.
Yeah.
Oh no. The charges is them offensive fouls. Those are offensive fouls.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, 11 offensive fouls. Okay.
Yes.
82 games played. Is this the Knicks?
No.
Okay. I was like, is it McHale? Somehow the positions are as weird. Okay, so you're just barreling over people. Is this the Spurs?
You are correct. It is the San Antonio
Okay,
Spurs.
Castle has 5 triple doubles. That's a lot.
Good
Yes.
for him.
Shout out Champagne. He never missing a game. Oh, reliable.
When we just running into people.
Can't control his limbs. Too much length to handle.
Next.
I know you can handle it. My bad.
Whoa. Next.
7.5 3-point attempts a game gets him up. Plus 7.7 on off. Okay. Impactful small forward.
Yes.
55 double doubles. So not only do you get double doubles a lot,
double-doubles.
you play a lot of games.
You do. 16 points per game. 2.7 assists. You're really just there to shoot. 7.7 on off.
Huh. It's not the Timberwolves, is it?
Nope.
No. A
Feels-
shooting guard that does not throw assists, 2.7. You're just buckets.
feels Boston Celtics-ish, but I'm not sure.
Nope.
7.7 on off is a good amount. That's a very impactful small forward. Double doubles at center, 55, play a lot of games.
It feels like, well,
Is this the Nuggets?
This is the Denver Nuggets.
Okay, I was thinking Jokic might have more than 55 double doubles. Oh no, he only played 65 games this year. That makes sense.
Yeah.
see, and that's tough because I was grading everybody on like 82
Yeah.
game seasons. They're not doing
People
that.
they don't do that these days.
They don't,
The Stars, they don't do that these days.
except for Mikal.
Except for Mikal. Except for Julian Champagne.
And Julian Champagne. All right, next.
27-26 for your guards. Okay.
3.1 deflections active.
Just smacking shit.
9.2 points per game. So you're a center. You're just out here, but you're not 100%. Like, you're not a scorer yet. Probably you provide value in other ways.
And a stretch four who gets them up. 3.1 deflections. That's a lot.
27 and 26 is very, like, you're in your prime right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not some super young team.
And top tier defender, it's not one of the Thompson twins at 3.1 deflections. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah, because the centers are better for those two teams. 9.2, 27 point guard.
27. Who are like
Is this the Celtics?
the mid teams?
Okay. Just age at the guard duos is interesting. You got to think about players that just been together.
How old is Norm Powell?
I will say hint, the 26-year-old, he's a wing. I think he's more classified as a wing than a guard.
Okay. So Jaylen Brown situation, he's at the 3, but he's really playing at the 2, but he's more of a 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man,
Interesting one.
this one kind of has me in a blender.
His aunt is younger, so it's not the Timberwolves. James Harden's old as rocks. Ooh, 27-year-old point guard starting. This one is tough.
I know, and the what's it called? Is this the Thunder?
Yes, this is the Thunder at Shea and J-Dub at the 2.
Yes.
Oh, Dort at the 2. Okay.
This is the
Perfect,
Oklahoma
yeah.
City Thunder. Yeah.
Yep, they play people out of position. Chet's getting them up this year.
Okay. Look at that. 3.1 deflections for J-Dub. Ball hawk.
For him.
He'd be reaching around grabbing people. It's crazy. Knocking those balls out.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
69 loose balls recovered and 12 kicked balls. Draymond Green.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Pistons.
He
No.
kicks more balls than 12.
17.6 field goal attempts.
Small forward that gets him up.
You do be shooting a lot.
Yep. 69 loose balls recovered. That's a fuck ton of loose balls.
That's a hustling player.
Hustler for sure. I was going to say Celtics, and that's Derek White, but Jaylen Brown shot more than 17 field goal attempts per game. He was at like 20 at one point this year.
He was chucking.
He was getting him up. It was crazy.
It's not the Celtics.
I know. 69 loose balls recovered. Who was out here sprinting? Is this the Orlando Magic?
Nope.
Not Jalen Suggs.
12 kick balls from the center. It feels like somebody who, because if you're kicking the ball,
You're getting beat.
you're either getting beat or you're kind of old. And you're just like, ugh.
Jokic kicks the ball a lot. Does Şengün
But we
kick the ball a
already-
lot? And as Kevin Durant at the wing? Is it the
this
Houston
the
Rockets?
This is the Houston
I
Rockets.
knew
Yes.
it. Şengün be getting beat at pick and rolls, just kicking that foot out to try to recover. That was amazing logic.
You just have to try anything to stay on the court.
You do it by any means necessary, no layups.
It's one of those things when you think about it, you're like, damn, Sengun does kick the ball a lot.
He really can't open his hips. That makes sense.
All right, next.
Just be waddling. Wow. Double doubles all across the team. Over 20 at 3 spots.
That merchants.
Versatile players. This is the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes.
Had to be two bigs. Had to be.
Mad double doubles, though. Mad double doubles.
Had to be 2 double bigs and a point guard that throws a lot of assists. Pretty rare.
And Dean Wade.
Yeah. Dean Wade. Big Dean.
Never the little one.
You got 20 double doubles, 27, 20. D Mitch is doing his thing.
Dean Wade.
I'm open. You one of these.
Blood froze.
I will do my job properly.
All right, next.
255 fouls. The Warriors?
Fouling everybody.
Is this Draymond?
No.
A center who's always in foul trouble. 82 games played. This is the New York Knicks. This has to be the New York Knicks.
Didn't guess it, man. Come on.
Foul trouble and played games. Doesn't say any good stats for Bridges. He just be playing.
You just be playing.
Yeah,
He be playing though. Hey,
And, yeah.
And you
shout out to
can't.
you.
And you can never take that from him.
You can't.
You can't. People don't play these days.
And he stays playing.
Always.
You know, I always say it's a luxury that we only talk about your play and not your availability. So
There you go.
there you go.
8 techs, 3 flagrants, 3 flagrant.
Multiple people have 3 flagrants. Pistons.
Correct.
These
First thing
men
you
are
thought about.
dangerous. Keep an eye on them.
Duren has 3 flagrants. That's funny. Be punching shit. Throwing those big ass biceps at people's heads.
Multiple people have flagrants. Cade has 8 techs. They're hotheads.
Cade
And
talks that makes sense though, because Cade talks a lot of shit in the text. Asar and Duren
Are-
throw fists and shoulders.
They're the muscle.
Yeah, they're the enforcers.
Oh yeah, that's what's the
Cade's
bottom.
sees him. And Duren walks over. Big ass frame.
All right, next up.
Mm.
Shot 3-point percentage.
Non-shooter at the 5. Elite shooter at the 3. Mid shooters all around that. Man.
Toronto Raptors.
No spacing. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Houston Rockets again.
No.
Pistons again.
I'm gonna say the Orlando Magic.
No.
No, Wendell Carter actually shoots 12% non-shooter at the 3, but he shot at least a couple to get that percentage.
I think y'all would be genuinely surprised.
I'd be genuinely surprised that 12% is probably the surprising part.
But this team has one good shooter.
Zion Williamson, this is the New Orleans Pelicans.
No.
Damn it, he plays center lately in the season.
This teams have one good shooter.
One good shooter, and
And he's on the wing.
I'm guessing the 5 is surprising how much of a brick he was this year. It's not the
Let me say this. They don't have only one good shooter.
Yeah, they have somebody who fucked it. Oh,
Is this the Mavericks?
is this the Phoenix Suns?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Devin Booker at point guard.
Good guess though. You're thinking along the
Yeah, it's somebody who should be a good shooter but wasn't this year.
yes.
Could be a lot of people. Oh.
You got it?
This is the best shooting team in the NBA. That has bad shooters starting, I think. Boston Celtics?
Correct.
Yep, Boston Celtics.
Correct.
Because these are volume shooters. They get them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derek White stinking it up.
Yeah, stinking it up. Kata's obviously a non-shooter. Tatum coming back is at 33 still. So
Hauser and Brown get them up.
yeah. All right, next.
9 techs again. We have a
Hothead.
shouter at point guard. Total fouls 267, 220.
That's more than Cat. Draymond, Warriors.
No.
Okay, more than Cat. That's a good baseline.
More than Cat's crazy.
Who fouls more than Cats? At center, a wing that scores 20 and a shooting guard that scores 20. Is this Jakob Poeltl's big ass fouling people a lot because he can't do anything? Is this the Raptors?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Brutal's big ass.
But you got to play a lot of games to get 267 fouls.
More fouls than Cat, though.
It's a healthy center that played a good amount of games.
Yeah, because Cat played like 75 games this year.
Yeah. It's not the Heat.
Nine
It's-
techs. You have a hothead point guard.
Oh. Is it the Charlotte Hornets?
Nope.
Damn it. Then maybe you had a fucking bozo at point guard, a center that's aggressive, 2 wings that score points.
Wait.
You're really close.
Wait, time out. 222 total turnovers.
Throwing
at,
it around.
At the 4.
Throwing it around.
And a center that fouls. You can foul a lot and still be a good defender. Is this the Timberwolves?
Nope.
That's a good guess.
What 4 just be losing the ball?
Which 4? That's a good fucking question. Which 4 be losing the ball?
Y'all know this guy too.
I know this guy, like personally?
No.
Oh, okay. It's like me?
Like this is a
I got
notable-
motion?
Notable name of the show. Notable name of the show.
Notable name on the show.
Yes.
Is this the Orlando Magic?
Yes.
Okay. Much discussed power forward.
Yo, Wendell Carter be fouling. He be hacking.
He led the league in fouls.
He's hacking.
His big aggressive ass. And you know what? It makes him good in some ways. They need more of that, honestly.
How like 200 turnovers?
He missed some games too.
Yo,
Super
man.
tough. Super tough.
200 turnovers. Big ass numbers.
9 techs from Jalen Suggs. That surprised me.
Not me.
Maybe not, but 9 techs. Okay, next.
865 total points. I don't think that's high.
Power forward that gets up shots.
And
Small forward that rebounds a lot.
4.5 offensive rebounds. You're on the glass very heavy with a stretch 4.
My first thought is Diabate. But I don't think Concanipple is getting 6.9 rebounds a game, or Brandon Miller. Because Concanipple didn't average 20, so that would be Brandon Miller at shooting guard. I think Concanipple was like 18. Or was he?
It's not the Hornets.
Okay. Oh, was he? Nope, doesn't matter.
We relieve you the stress.
Doesn't matter.
7.2 3-point attempts a game is a lot, especially for a 4.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have spacing from that area. 865 is probably like your point guard's either not good or he was good and he didn't play a lot this year.
This is the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Nope.
Damn it. Fuck.
Close though, kind of.
That doesn't help me. I can't think about that too much. You're gonna fuck me up. Is this the Atlanta Hawks?
Nope.
I shouldn't. Why would I say when Yeka has 4.5 offensive rebounds a game, smallest center in the league? You ever just say something you're like, damn, that was dumb.
Yeah, a lot.
Wait, Toronto Raptors?
Nope.
I think I give up.
Toronto Raptors.
Give up, Donovan?
Is that the Warriors?
Rebounding
Yo,
small
you
forward.
against the Warriors like 5 times.
He actually does that every time we play this game. There was one time we did this. He kept thinking it was gonna be Steph Curry. It was all-time teams. He all he thinks about is the Warriors.
Mind you, that wasn't even an official guess.
Can't be now.
Trailblazers.
Yes.
There we go. Daddy at small forward. Figured it out.
There you go. All right. Last one.
2 palming violations. Jordan Poole does that.
Pelicans.
No.
2 double dribbles.
They can't dribble.
139 offensive rating. 65 dunks. 19 blocks at shooting guard.
All right, a 140 offensive rating.
Charlotte Hornets.
Correct.
2 palming violations. Had to be LaMelo. Had to be someone doing way too much. He was.
Yo, Diabate led the league in offensive rating.
Yeah.
That's how I found
Yeah,
it.
that's how I knew. I was like, it had to be one of those teams. That's crazy.
139.5.
When he's on the court, they run up and down.
Yes.
Salute.
So
Magnificent season.
Con had 19 blocks.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
It's not
Next
a lot.
thing we're going to do, now that we're done with that, I'm going to show you some NBA names, and I want you guys to try to unscramble them. So you two will see the name. You'll see it all together in one. So you're not going to see like the first letter is like 4 words. It's one conglomerate of letters, and you got to see if you can tell me which name you're looking at.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Who we got it first? First name. Who are you looking at?
A reading exercise. Love you guys.
Yeah, this is for you.
Man, what the hell is this?
This is crazy.
This looks like a dinosaur pterodactyl head ass. What is this?
You don't see any names?
What?
Oh.
Okay. What names have like a P in them?
That's a good letter to point out.
That's the letter that's standing out right now.
Something I'm thinking eucalyptus. The word eucalyptus.
What?
I'm just thinking out loud.
He said not an official guess.
Wait, is this like the full name, last name?
Yeah, first and second name both put together.
First and second name. Okay.
Does the actual name have a hyphen in it?
Nope.
Okay.
Man, what the?
Wow. Okay.
I said this is a very popular player. This one's not too hard. You were smart to notice the P.
Smart to notice the P.
His initials are in the middle of this word.
Initials.
TEES.
It's not Paolo.
Well, yeah, correct. Correct. It's not Paolo.
Okay, so there's a P in here. He said the initials are in the middle. I'm looking at TE, but I'm not 100%
Could
sure.
be ES too.
Could be.
Could be.
Yeet,
Could not be too.
P.
And I keep thinking of the word pterodactyl.
I will say this one's pretty easy, I think. Relative. They're all hard.
Putting a first and last name, just words together,
It's
is
tough.
that's hard.
It's tough.
That's hard.
But that's what the money's for.
What the?
Man, I'm cooked here.
This is Steph Curry.
Oh.
SC's in the middle.
Wait.
It's Steph Curry. You could have got that one. Not gonna lie.
That was hard.
Level 2. Who we got next?
Man, what the? Tamani Kamara? What?
You know,
Dude.
you're actually the devil.
Are you cooked?
Okay.
Rui?
That's the worst guess ever.
There's no you in here.
He's just saying long names. Ethnic ones at that.
Exactly. All right.
There's a big hint here that you should notice.
A big hint.
There's a gigantic hint.
MJ?
Oh.
MJ?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Michael Jordan.
Oh.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan?
Definitely not that.
Okay, so I think there's a Michael.
We're smelling something
Michael
familiar.
Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. There you go.
Oh, the period was a
Period.
Okay. Period.
Thank goodness we got one. My head hurts.
There's 3 levels left. Level 3. Another easy one, I think.
Alfred Sengun.
Yes, there you go.
Let's go.
Oh,
Salute. He can read.
when the letters are jumbled up. What does that mean?
Reverse dyslexia. It works out for you.
That'd
Level
be
4.
insane.
what if this whole time you did just have dyslexia?
Reverse this. Oh, Shay. Wait,
What'd you say?
Shay.
You think that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander?
Well,
That's
it's
really
not?
what you thought?
It's not?
It is.
Do I have reverse dyslexia?
Am I amazing at this game? Wow, good job. Two in a row for the non-reader of the group. Level 5.
You
These
said
holes
it
come
Zaza
first.
Pachulia.
Oh my God, yes, this is Zaza
He
Pachulia.
had a learning disability his whole life. Nobody ever told him. And then they were like, you can't read.
I'm an X-Man.
However,
X-Men.
had he just taken 2 tests and went to the counselor, he could have went to Harvard.
You could have had a whole different route in life. You could have got freedom riders in your life, and you could have been amazing.
Dude, I could have won America's Got Talent.
You could have been an author. You just need one supportive teacher to send you in the right direction.
Dude, this feels amazing.
They tried to judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree.
They gave up on me.
But you didn't write back.
Yes. All right, next. Got us.
That's the last one.
Oh,
But now we'll do that. Go ahead.
I was excited. I wanted to keep going.
I got no more words for you.
Damn it.
Shout out to you.
Yes.
Shout out to your word ability. Next thing we're gonna do. I have 12 NBA names here. You guys have to guess which one I picked.
Truman Fellow.
You have 3 hints to guess the player I picked. So use them wisely. 3 questions.
Okay. Let's see. 1,
There's a lot of fat dudes on here.
3.
That was going to be my first question, and it would have knocked no one out.
Oh, good pattern recognition. They're all fat.
Damn.
Has this player been arrested before?
What?
That's a
You're
good
trying
question.
you're trying to one-shot Big Baby?
No, it's not just him.
It's not just
Oh,
him.
I see. You're right. No, this player's never been arrested before.
Okay, so
All right,
it's
so
not
we're taking
Big
out Big Baby. We're taking out Zebo. We're taking out Sean Kemp.
Zebo got arrested?
Yeah.
What did Zebo do?
Possession.
Of a firearm or
No,
drugs?
Of maybe both. But no,
Okay.
it was just possession.
Okay, something unimportant.
All right.
No criminal activity.
What happens next?
What happens next? Is he known as a degenerate?
You want to use that question?
So
Honestly, not too bad, honestly.
yeah, it's not a crazy question
But think wisely. I'll answer whatever you guys ask, but come to a decision.
because one of my other questions would be, does this player do media? Because then that's Shaq, Kyle Lowry, Felton, Scalabrini, Chuck.
Zebo. But is he already out?
Yeah, we already ruled him out.
Okay, we can go with that first.
Does this player do media?
Yes, this player does do media.
So who do we have left?
You can see him on one of your multimedia devices.
So we have Shaq, Kyle Lowry, Raymond Felton, Brian Scalabrine, and Charles Barkley.
What happens next?
Charles Barkley. Okay.
One question left before you have to guess.
So if we ask a degenerate question, that narrows it down to Chuck and Shaq, if that's a yes.
Yes. We can ask if they won a championship. That would be Shaq, Scalabrini, Lowry. It would be a 3 versus 2 proposition. I feel like in terms of just cutting something in half, that might be the best option. Or if you're really trying to snipe somebody, then let's just snipe.
Let's snipe.
I love sniping.
All right. Is this NBA player a degenerate?
You did not land your 360 no scope. This player is not a degenerate, as far as I know. Never met the guy, but I do not think he's a degenerate.
Damn it.
So it's either Kyle Lowry, Raymond Felton, or Brian Scalabrine.
Where does your mind go? Mind of
As
Isaac.
soon as this picture came up, the 2 people I had in mind were Kyle Lowry and Scalabrine.
Just off of what?
Just off of vibes.
Why did they? So those 2 players stand out to you. Why is that?
I don't know.
Scalabrini speaks to you and deep in your heart. You can't even recognize why.
I think it's Scal too.
All right. Yeah, I was going to ask you to take your pick. You want to go Scalabrini?
Yeah, I'm just reverse engineering Isaac's content brain. I think he wants
I'll-
to land with
You think
Don't-
Scalabrini gets the clicks?
Don't
Yes.
don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that.
But what if I should though?
It's for what we are saying, it's a 50-50 proposition. If you want to go Scout, we can go Scout.
You sure it's not Kenny Lofton?
I took the last pick. You got this one. You got this one. Big
Choose
bro.
wisely.
You got this one, big bro.
Don't sell B-Souls.
Is this Kyle Lowry?
This is Kyle Lowry. Wow. Hit the next slide so you see him not lying.
Huh?
Go to the next slide.
Oh.
It is Kyle Lowry. Wow.
Wow.
I put that on there to the next slide so you guys see it before the show. I didn't change it.
Beautiful.
Kyle Lowry speaks to you in your heart. I always knew you were a Kyle Lowry type of guy.
Beautiful.
I always knew there's something about Kyle Lowry you enjoyed.
I knew you. I know the kind of guy you are.
Yeah, I know the type of guy you like, and that's why I picked Kyle Lowry, so I knew you'd get there. I knew your type.
Type shit. What you doing with that? No.
What? So what'd you do with that? The Kyle Lowry is outrageous.
No, 100%.
Last thing we're going to do today. We have to pick one word or idea or phrase, something of the sort, that triggers these NBA fan bases.
Okay.
So if you're looking a Celtics fan in the eye, what is one thing you can say to make them have a bad day, to get them going, get them arguing?
All right.
Tell me the first team we got up.
First team we have the New York Knicks.
Oh, Trae Young. Trae Young will get them going for all of eternity. Trae Young can play for 4 other teams, 3 other leagues, retired 20 years ago, working media for 16 years, own a car dealership for 5 more years, and Knicks fans will still be chanting, fuck Trae Young.
Dolan?
100% is Dolan.
Okay. So your hate for Dolan exceeds your hate for Trae Young.
Yes. That man has been in charge of this franchise for much too long.
Okay.
And he's ran it into the ground. I hate James Dolan so much. So yes, James Dolan will trigger me. And it will trigger us.
So if I go Dolan, 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 you have nightmares. That's a good representation of your nightmares.
Thank you.
I can imagine that just fine.
Just in bed.
Tossing and turning like an idiot.
Not even tossing and turning. It's just like this
Like,
horizontal motion.
In bed doing physical humor.
All right, next. The Lakers.
Mickey Mouse.
Not bad.
Mickey Mouse ring.
Not bad. Russell Westbrook.
Ooh.
I hear that. I just duck for cover.
Does the word Celtics trigger Laker fans still?
No, I don't. I've never given a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Mickey Mouse ring is the best thing to get people going.
In terms of real arguments, to
Yeah.
try to get someone going. Here, the bubble was easy. Lakers fans. Actually, many players have said it's the hardest championship. Many players have said the environment was tough on the mental.
Actually. No.
In fact, it was real basketball because there was less outside influences. So the guys were really locked in. So the best of the best won.
This is pure hoops.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Shut
pure
your nerd
hoops.
ass up.
You're joking, but it was pure hoops.
Wait, is that you?
Mickey Mouse.
Yes, it's me.
Oh, shit. My bad. Don't shut your nerd ass up. You pay my bills. The Thunder.
Mm.
KD.
Free throws. Oh, KD.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they still like. I think that the championship might have alleviated some of that hate,
Okay.
some of the sting, but even then, it still might be KD leaving.
That's probably a good point. You know, I don't think Thunder fans give a fuck about the Shea free throw stuff too. Now I'm thinking about it. They're just up. Like, let them be jealous and be mad about the free throws. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and they've like leaned into it too.
Yeah, I'm the villain.
Especially at this point, it's like, yeah, he does get fouled, and you can't stop it. Now what?
Yeah. How about you try not fouling him, idiot? It doesn't matter.
So
We're
probably
going
KD.
It has to be KD. That I'm sure that still stings, honestly.
You might just be able to say 2016 in general.
As a year.
As a year, because you blew the league. Because it would have hurt so much less if you completed the job and won a ring and then KD left.
That's crazy.
But you blew a 3-1 lead and then KD left.
Everybody loves 2016, has this nostalgia. For them, it's just PTSD. They don't even have fond memories of views. They don't have fond memories of Love is Rage 1 at all. It's straight horror.
That's tough.
That's tough.
At least y'all got a ring, I guess.
Doesn't change anything. 2016 still hurts.
2016. How about that?
They hear Feel No Ways. It just
Song with platinum.
Hear one dance.
oh,
Can't even dance.
they have a heart attack. They can't even dance.
Just freeze up.
Nice. I love physical comedy. Detroit Pistons. How do you trigger a Pistons fan?
Malice?
Jaden Ivey.
Malice? They don't care?
Do young Pistons fans care about the Malice in the Palace?
Hell no.
No, not really. They probably think it's dope.
Pistons. What's the year they had 27
Losses in a row?
losses in a row?
Oh, wait, my bad. Monty.
Oh,
Monty.
Yes.
Killian.
Right now, Monty Williams definitely is up there.
That's the most hated man in Detroit to this day.
He had them losing for a month straight.
That kid Cunningham having no light in his eye.
Just every day for a month, you just know I'm about to get embarrassed on national television.
27, is that like 2 months almost? It's like a month and a half. It's like 6 weeks.
Yeah, because there's like 16, 17 games in a month.
It's almost 2 months of horror.
yeah.
Lost for 2 months.
They almost broke the streak against the Celtics. I was sweating that game,
The
dog.
trimester of horror.
God
Tough.
damn.
That's
What a rough year. I'm
Monty
glad
Monty.
y'all are where y'all at now, man. Jeez.
Monty.
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 The Celtics.
Yeah, think about it for a second.
What scares you?
Oh, I thought you were gonna read it.
I gotta read it. Boston Celtics.
What scares me? Shit. What's
If I say Kyrie, how do you feel?
Kyrie's the right answer.
misunderstood. I was a Kyrie fan.
Okay, never mind. We got a little.
Progressive Celtics fan. Okay.
So all Celtics fans are woke.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
Nah,
we're
that's Stockholm
different.
syndrome. That's what that is.
Dude,
Player
we named
appreciated
our
Celtics
dog
fan.
after Kyrie when we got him.
All right, okay. Close your eyes. I'm gonna scare the shit out of you right now.
Ally Celtics fan.
I'm gonna scare the shit out of you right now. Achilles. What did the call say when Jason Tatum tore his Achilles?
I already
I
forgot.
think it was like down goes Tatum.
Do you remember the date?
I was at a Kendrick concert. That's all
Yeah.
I remember.
What was the? Was it game 2 or what was it?
Game 4.
Game 4. Game 4. Game 4 or Achilles. That's how you trigger a Celtics fan.
It's definitely Achilles.
The worst day of your life.
I was at a Kendrick concert, so no. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that's the weirdest concert experience I've ever had, bro. Did I enjoy that night? I don't know. I don't know to this day.
Do you feel guilty because you did enjoy that night?
Yes.
Okay. So the Achilles of it all makes you have guilt for enjoying life for a year.
Bro.
This is how you trigger a Celtics fan.
I had the Celtics game on my phone, all in my ear. If it was up to me. Come on, dog. I have to enjoy that.
He had to
Have
let
to.
us know. He could sing a little bit.
Yeah, I got the vocals.
It's the Filipino shit. It's in my jeans.
Yeah, put
My
on.
jeans.
Salute. Yeah, Achilles is how you
Put, yeah,
trigger a
put,
Celtics
put on
fan.
for your people, man.
Achilles or Kyrie, one of those two.
Yeah.
I think for most fans, it's probably Kyrie. I think they'll never get over it.
I think still.
They'll hate him forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, outside TD Garden, they still sell fuck Kyrie shirts.
Yeah,
and
you-
fuck LeBron shirts.
You ask Dave Portnoy his opinion on Kyrie when he's 90. He's gonna get a little racist.
You ask him today.
I know. That's just a 4 day.
A little at 90.
That's just a day 4 day issue.
There is a linear path.
Not even about Kyrie.
Yeah.
I can ask him if it's Jalen Brown. I might get a little spicy.
All right, next.
It's like, I'm not saying he's wrong, but like, come on, man. Just play basketball.
But I'm happy he plays for us.
Houston Rockets.
Steven Silas.
It's a rough one.
Yeah.
Oh, burners
Oh,
at this moment.
27 missed threes.
27 in a row. That's how you trigger a Rockets fan.
Is 27 a cursed NBA number?
Low key for them, it is.
Damn.
Yeah, you can't say that in Houston. You're gonna get jumped.
27 missed threes. You guys were supposed to take down the Warriors.
I wonder if you're arguing like with the Rockets fan like a lunch table. Is it like a slur? Like you can get like in trouble at school for saying 27?
Nah.
Gotta watch yourself though.
Everybody knew.
Okay, it's accepted.
Yeah.
You can get it off.
Yeah.
They can't take that from us.
It still hurts. It still hurts,
Yeah.
but it's like, all right, what? Fine.
You got it.
You win.
I gotta take that stab into the gut every single time for years.
So go ahead, hit me.
Yep. You could have beat the greatest team ever assembled. 27.
But you missed 27 threes
And
in a
don't you
row.
fucking forget it.
Ever.
27.
Do you think 27 hurts more than hamstring?
Yes, way
Yes.
more. Injuries happen. 27 does not and has not ever happened outside of them. You broke logic in being so shitty.
And they were built on 3-point shooting. That's what y'all do. You take and make more 3-pointers than everybody in the league. And you missed 27 straight threes.
You practically founded the sentence live and die by the 3 because you died so unbelievably hard.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
that's so tough. Next, the Warriors. Kuminga.
Jordan Poole. Punch. The second wave of the dynasty fell apart because of a punch.
3-1.
Oh, yeah, it's 3-1.
3-1.
It's 73. Doesn't matter without a ring. That's how you get
Yeah.
them.
Blocked by James.
Blocked by James. All of those. So they're going to be. Actually, it's because Draymond was suspended and Bogut was hurt. You got to think about the context.
Curry wasn't 100%.
Yeah.
Shut your nerd ass up.
That'll get them forever. They can win 100 rings. They're still going to be mad about 3-1.
Didn't win that one, though.
And you know what you should be? 73 without a ring? Disgusting.
Yeah.
Appalling, even. He's over getting PTSD as a Curry Glazer.
How they do that, man. That legit was like the most intense basketball game I've ever watched. And to see the person that I was rooting for be on the losing side of it, it does still hurt.
Yeah, that's right. Get fucked. It was a glorious day for me. My household was lit. It smelled good. There was candles lit. We were eating good. Ordering our favorite food. It was a wonderful day.
That was so hard.
Playing,
That's right. Get fucked.
That was rough.
it was a great day.
That day was tough. But you said that was uncalled for.
Next player.
The Spurs. Oh, Zaza.
Kawhi.
Probably Howard.
Howard.
Yeah. Of all the names, I mean, Howard's probably the one you think of.
Stop. We're not doing this.
The problem is I can't say it without laughing. That's the hard part. Is I can't sell it.
No.
He did bite though.
I could have got it. I got greedy. I wanted to go in for more. I wanted to
If
say
you
it
were on the
twice.
first time, you could have got it.
I could have got it. I did have
could have
him.
got it.
Oh, it was like a fish. It was on the line, but I let it go.
My dumb ass Howard Stern. What did Howard Stern do? Yo, I hate you,
Okay.
bro.
For the Spurs, Kawhi.
Yo, this is the perfect game to get me.
It's Kawhi. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, hands down.
All right. The Suns.
KD.
Kevin Durant.
KD.
Oh, do you think more smoke for KD or Bradley Beal?
Ooh, they hate Bradley.
Beal might be a like that might be a crime.
Luka?
In Phoenix.
Luka gave him fits.
Oh yeah, Luka game 7.
8 over Luka. That's how you trigger them. You got to go to more than one word. You just say you picked DeAndre Ayton over Luka Doncic.
Oh.
They'll never get over that.
Another one word, Monty.
Monty, everywhere you go, Monty's a fucking plague.
What was that broadcast called they had when Chris Paul cut the lead down? Cut the lead down.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you talking about
63.
the YouTube video that says Chris Paul hits the 3, cuts the lead to 32, something like that.
Definitely not one word, but
Yeah.
that definitely pisses them off.
But no, it's Aiden because you got to remind them they could have had Luka Doncic, but they had a stupid ass GM that said we can't have two guards. We got to pair Devin Booker with his Shaq, and they passed up on a generational player.
Yeah.
That should trigger you for eternity.
Aiden.
Aiden.
And he traded him away.
For the Unks, fraud MVPs. Tough. Next, the Hawks.
Next team.
Okay.
All right.
The Cavs.
How do you trigger Cavs?
What's the best way to trigger the Cavs? I would say just Steph Curry. The idea of Steph Curry will get LeBron fans and Cavs fans going forever.
Wasn't he born in Cleveland too or something?
He was born in Akron.
He's born in Akron. Same place as LeBron. Yeah, just say Warriors or Curry or something to remind them of those duels.
David Blatt.
What'd you say?
David Blatt.
David Blatt's a decent one. Yeah.
Ooh, Anthony Bennett.
Oof. But nothing will ever sting to them more than the fact that Curry beat LeBron 3 times.
And went teamed up. Like KD went to go help Steph Curry beat LeBron. They
Yeah.
could have had mad rings. It was never going to happen on the Warriors' watch.
Insane amount of rings.
Steph Curry beat your GOAT 3 Steph Curry, in some part, ruined LeBron's GOAT legacy to some people. If LeBron would have won 2 of those rings, different world you live in as a Cavaliers fan, as a LeBron fan. And you got to know that small guy over there that shoots all those jump shots did that to you single-handedly.
I saw 2017 Kyrie highlights yesterday.
I saw it too. Yeah.
Special.
Special. That team should have won a championship.
That definitely. All right. Next. The Clippers.
Ooh, Los Angeles Clippers. Steve Ballmer. No.
Trees.
Trees. That's how you get them right now. If you talk about their aspiration shit, they get so mad. It's bullshit, I promise. Pablo Torre's just talking. Nothing will come from it until it does.
Yeah, trees, aspiration, scammer, losers. It's a lot of words.
Little brothers. They don't like
that's
that.
the one.
They don't like that at all.
No fans.
They're
they
a
are,
walking
they,
noogie.
they are the little brothers.
Yeah. They're a team that just walks around and gets noogied by their big brother team for 40 years in a row.
They even move stadiums. Still
Even
didn't
when
matter.
the big brother was out, on some wild, wilderness retreat, just throwing his life away, doing nothing, and you had the opportunity to be the favorite in the family, couldn't capitalize
Your
on the
big bro made
opportunity.
all the wrong choices for a decade, was unemployed, living on the mom's couch for a decade, and you did not pass him up in life.
Damn.
You stayed where you are.
doing darkness retreats, trying to find himself, and you couldn't be the favorite then.
He had no income.
Tough.
Somehow you had less.
Going days without showering.
And your logo sucks.
And your logo sucks, I guess. Take that logo.
Take that. Let's see. The Timberwolves.
You trigger a Timberwolves fan.
I would have said something like KG related, but he's back in the fold now.
I don't know, actually. I feel like Timberwolves don't have a lot of PTSD compared to a lot of these teams.
They just
They just sucked.
Johnny Flynn.
Johnny Flynn. That's how you do it. You had 2 opportunities to draft Steph Curry. You drafted Johnny Flynn instead.
You took Ricky Rubio instead.
So know what you say? Point guards.
You think Wiggins haunts them?
Probably not.
Probably not anymore.
Now I feel like they moved on from it,
Yeah, it wasn't too painful.
but knowing that you could have had Steph Curry, you picked 2 point guards ahead of Steph Curry. That's
Having 2 bites of the apple, like everybody passes up on great players. Once, twice, at the same position, you're just dumb.
back to back.
You're just kind of stupid,
Yeah.
and you can't even argue it.
So
And doesn't it suck to just be kind of stupid and you can't argue it? You just know I'm a dumbass.
you really have to put in a lot of work
To overcome being a dumbass,
Yeah.
you gotta read a lot of books.
As a dumbass myself, putting in a lot of work right now.
You trying to better yourself.
Dude, every time I post an IG reel, this motherfucker can't read.
That's how your reputation in life.
Dude, the last video we did was me and my wife. I pick her next book read. They go, you should have picked the next book he should read. Shut up. Damn.
She's gonna pick you a coloring book.
All right.
My bad, I made that up.
Next. The Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets. What do you say? Defense. You mentioned Nikola Jokic's defense. They start pulling out all the calculators in the world to tell you it doesn't matter.
Embiid.
Embiid.
They hate Embiid.
hate Embiid. And today, Shea. They hate that Shea is getting MVPs off in Jokic's era.
Specifically, that 2023 MVP.
Yeah.
That was probably the most toxic I've ever seen Nuggets.
Honestly,
fans.
for a Jokic fan, say anything negative or anything positive about any other player and they get mad. If you're not calling Nikola Jokic the greatest player of all time, they're pissed. They're in Serbia writing your name in the death note.
Marcus Morris. Morris twins.
Morris I.
Morris I.
Morris I. Hate them both.
76ers. It's the last one.
Markel.
Just the process.
The process. That's triggering.
Sam Hinkie.
Hinkie. They killed the genius before he could reap the benefits that he sowed.
The genius.
Oh,
They did him dirty, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever.
Kawhi shot.
What?
Combo for another day.
Man went in front of the country and was like, I'm going to lose. And it was like, how dare you? That's crazy.
And I look around the league.
That's crazy.
I don't see Danny Ainge being thrown under a train.
That's crazy. I did. I throw Danny Ainge under several trains. That's ridiculous.
What?
Okay, so your argument is we should just kill more GMs.
Yes.
In that case, the most triggering thing is yes, doink, 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 bang, Kawhi Leonard 3, sending you home.
Doink, doink, doink.
You walk around the city of Philly, you say doink, 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 it's over.
Ben Simmons.
Just number one picks in general.
Oh, no. My bad. Tobias Harris.
Over me.
Tobias Harris.
They got a lot of trauma in Philly. We just named like 7 things, all valid.
All
Celtics.
like fairly recent too.
They've had a rough 15 years. I would hate to be from Philly in the last 15 years.
That's rough.
Tatum dropped 50 on your head.
Even just like Embiid injuries is tough.
How to trigger a Philadelphia 76ers fan? Remind them of their existence. Remind them that they're Sixers fans. That enough. All of this will flow through their minds.
Oh, wait. We did do that.
Yeah. And that. And now they're sad. But also they have like a callus to them where they've been hurt by so much, nothing hurts them anymore. They kind of just walk around expecting to get stabbed.
Nah, they cut that callus open every month. They let themselves get hurt.
Okay.
That scab is not healed yet.
Nope.
It's not.
They keep on picking at it.
They took another bust. And another.
Damn it.
And another.
It's still bleeding. Fuck.
You start scratching your face. I felt that like on my body. I was like, oh, this is nasty.
Is that the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one.
That's funny. And that's the end of this episode. If people are still here, what should they comment? Comment on what let me know. Don't comment any one thing. Give us your current assessment of B-Soul's reading improvements via the Unscramble Challenge. Let me know, like 1 to 10, how much improvement B-Souls has made as a reader, what you suggest for him to continue his reading adventure, improvements, journey.
Yes.
What's the next steps for him?
What are the next steps for me?
Maybe like reading the autobiography of Malcolm X.
Whoa. Dr. Seuss.
Okay, baby steps. My bad. I almost threw you in the deep end.
Yes.
I almost threw you on Mike
Yeah,
Tyson,
Yes.
Summer reading club on the way.
but not really.
No.
Cat in the Hat's the first book. We're having a discussion in a month.
When we get to Junie B. Jones, his life's gonna be fucked up. He's gonna be mind blown. We'll see y'all next week.
That we were the Wimpy Kid for the summer.
He's like